Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Pathfinder, the city of Harn. I believe we are on part 11? 12?
11.
11.
Somewhere.
I think. Anyway, whatever. Never mind what part it is. That's not important. Continuing. We have been doing quests for the Magistress recently, recovering a mask that she wanted, and now she has, so very happy. She granted everybody specific little favors that that she could within reason. Or Cody held on to his because he's a scrub nugget.
Didn't have anything to get.
Everybody else used their favors, which is good.
No, you didn't use yours, Cody.
Hey, asking for money is a BM thing to do, and that's the only thing I could think of.
Okay, so first thing we need to do, of course, as we always do, is character introductions. So, we'll do our character introductions from left to right. You may have noticed, of course, that we have Bob with us today instead of Magical Pig. That is because Magical Pig is working, and we needed somebody to fill the space, so Bob is going to be filling in with his dwarf, Mr. Rogar, Iron Lung. Anyway, so, character introductions. Let's go. Cody, introduce for me, Relic.
Well, I'm playing Relic. He is a level 5 half-elf Lore Warden fighter and 1 level in Arcane Duelist Bard. Level 4 levels in Lore Warden. Ever since he was a kid, he's never been able to sit still, always been climbing, running around, getting into trouble, things like that. When he was a teenager, he ran away from home, started stowing away on ships to get to new places and mapping them out for running routes and whatever.
C'est juste de parler à ton poignet? Pourquoi?
Mon téléphone est
I
dans mon
suddenly got an advertisement from Waste on Games ending or something. Fucking assholes. Alright. Are we good? We're good. I think we're good. Keep going.
Right. So after a couple of years of stowing away on ships, he ended up stowing away upon the Crow's Feather, where he was discovered and got into a little bit of a duel with Estrella, managed to earn her respect so the rest of the crew didn't throw him off of the boat, and since then has been part of that crew and been doing courier runs and stuff with Estrella and wherever else he can.
Indeed. Well, good then. Good. Okay. Phoenix, introduce for me Zanvin, good sir.
Alright, so my guy is Zanvin Matrove. He is the rock star of Harn. Also, in the shadows, well, it's true. Also in the shadows, he is known as the Dog of Harn. He is a violin-playing bard, level 5 Thundercaller. He, pretty much he just likes having fun with what he has to do. He's one of those guys who gets the job done that nobody else wants to do. And he's been put up by the Magistress to help these guys do what they have to do. So, yeah.
Indeed. Alright. Estrella, Bear.
Alright. Estrella. I play Estrella. She is a half-elf rogue of the Scout and Roofrunner archetypes. Chaotic good, kind of on the border between that and chaotic neutral. Her family on the elven side worked for a man, her family, the Stanting family, for many generations because of the long lives of elves, and when she was born there, she didn't have a lot to do because her parents were constantly working, so she occupied herself by climbing all over and jumping all over the house and got into a lot of trouble. She continued this throughout her entire childhood. When she reached adulthood, she found herself craving adventure and ended up hopping onto a boat of perfectly legal privateers, and if you hear that, that's pirates. Not legal at all.
Perfectly legal.
Perfectly
Legal in only one city, and that's where they're hired. Everywhere else, not so much.
She ended up on the Crow's Feather, went around with them for about 6-ish years, and now she's hopped off to Harn to make a name for herself, rather than be great because she works for so-and-so.
Cool. Perfect. Raven, introduce John for us.
John is a level 5 human barbarian of the Titan Mauler archetype. When he first got the Harn, his intention was to protect pretty women from big monsters and stuff, and getting a pretty woman a flower ended up as a slave for at least 9-10 sessions worth, and as of last session, due to a favor from the Magistress, he is now granted his freedom, and is trying to decide what he wants to do with his life now that he has freedom again.
Indeed. Freedom comes with the price of choice. Anyway, and continuing, Pat, tell us about Caddies.
Yes!
Cadius is a 5th level human theologian cleric / min-maxing dickweasel. I have it right here. It's in my character profile.
Nice.
I remembered. He is a devout follower of not Phalorian, Sarenrae. He was abandoned at a young age, and as such is trying to find his parents. Was raised by goblins, and is now in the middle of like his. I guess I don't know the time skip, but he's in the middle of being in the Mages College and helping out these guys, and also trying to find his parents and kill all the followers of Balorian, maybe.
Killing followers of Felorian is always fun. Alright.
I just have to say, that's not very clericy.
Yeah, I know, right?
Whatever. Anyway.
Praise the
Bob,
sun, gotta find
Tell
parents.
us about
The Nazis praise the
Roga.
sun, gotta find parents.
Roga is a level 5 dwarven phalanx soldier from Kindlewatch. Yay, Kindlewatch!
We can tell he's gonna
currently
be
here
popular.
for whatever reason, I
Oh,
guess.
Zanvin's gonna fucking hate him.
Good.
I guess he's been working with the
Good.
Dwarvish Mercenary Company that's always chilling at that one table.
One
good.
table.
That table.
So there we go. Alright, so what is the game plan today, ladies and gentlemen? I wanna hear sort of like what your goals are for the current moment. Because we've sort of finished a quest, like closed out a quest. And like you guys must have sort of personal goals that you want to achieve. There are a couple of things that we're gonna go through, like, you know, Zanvin's gotta go to the funeral of the minister's daughter, and you know there's gonna be an epic party for Jean because he's not a slave anymore, so forth.
A most epic party.
So does anybody got anything that they want to sort of mention that they're going to be attempting to do during today?
We can go down the line if you want.
I think that's what we'll do. Going down the line
Okay.
is the easiest way.
Mhm,
Cody,
better
with
than just-
Ralik's goals in the
Well,
near
besides
future.
the usual, I can try to think of something, but I don't have anything yet. If somebody else wants to go.
Cool. All right, Phoenix. What about Zanvin? What's his sort of?
Well, I gotta go to a funeral. We gotta go talk to Tanya, and
True. You made Tanya the Dogmaster, and there's.
Yep,
the,
I
that
made Tanya the
setup.
Dockmaster,
There's that
and we
setup.
still gotta tell her about John too. So we gotta do the whole good news, bad news kind of thing with Tanya. I might actually have Zanvin see what it's like to be on Tanya's table.
Oh god.
So that might happen. He's probably curious. He does this to other people. He wants to know what it feels like.
Oh god, that's what I do. I belong here.
Well, that, and he could also get, information, like if he feels where certain places hurt the most. He could find a place to focus.
To improve his torture techniques
Yeah.
as opposed to Tanya's motivation.
But,
I don't think Tanya will be entirely down for
Well,
that.
I don't have to tell
for
her
that
about that part.
motivation. Yeah, but anyway. All right, cool. What about Estrella? What's the goal today?
We'll party for Jean because he's finally not a slave, and that's fun, and she's just gonna get, like, piss drunk. After that, at least after she recovers from that, she wants to spend a lot of time with the Crow's Feather crew, rather than... Because she's been doing all the magistrate's business for so long, it was a while to get that mask, so she just wants to
Indeed.
chill for a bit, do some stuff for them, and then,
Fair enough.
anything else the party wants her to do, she can come along with.
Raven.
John wants to party and then kill things.
Party and kill stuff. Those are very reasonable goals.
Nope.
Very simple, very straight to the point. I like it. Pat, how about you with Cadius?
God, Cadius has his like reading week right now, so
Well, he's also looking for his parents, right?
he is. But
And your request to the magistress was that she like find them, right?
yeah,
Basically.
that she'd find them, figure out where they are and whatnot, stuff, and tell me about them.
Indeed.
So I don't really have to. I'm kind of like waiting that out. I'm like, hey, whoa, calming down. I'm kind of anticipating this. I'm getting nervous. I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna do right
Cool.
now.
All right. I'm still getting a little bit of echo from somebody. I don't
Yeah.
know where that is, but it's
Might be.
Might have been mine actually for that one because my mic was quiet.
I muted everybody, but I don't hear it anymore, so that's good.
Okay.
Do I? Testing
Hello.
echo 1 2 3.
Hello.
Hello,
Test.
hello.
I think we're good. All right. Anyway, so continuing.
I actually was going to say that
Oh.
I got something from Caddius there actually. Relic, after seeing the mask, wants to learn more about like anything he can on how that would work. So he'd probably be going to Mages College and researching magical engineering sort of things, like hex tech stuff.
Fair enough. He's going to do the various researches at the Mages College. That is totally acceptable. Good, sir. Perfect.
Gets there, opens up one of the books, and is just like, what the fuck
So-
is this?
He actually has decent knowledges.
So he has decent knowledges because he fucking dipped into fucking Bard.
Lore Warden actually gives you
well,
all
and
intelligence
Lore
as a
Warden, yeah.
all intelligences are class skills.
It's essentially a bard.
This face right here is my face for your retraining. This is
Hey, that's why I asked you about it.
yeah, but I mean still this is the face. Anyway, so
Fucking bastard. All right, go ahead.
okay. So first things first. Let's deal with the funeral with Zanvin, I think. First, we'll open up with the depressing stuff, and then we'll move to the party right after. And
Yeah, depressing.
you know.
It's not really depressing for most people. I mean,
No.
it was just the minister's
Well,
daughter.
the minister's daughter. I mean, Zanvin worked long and hard for the minister. You know, he's doing a little bit less sort of direct stuff for the minister these days in terms of that he's got other employers and so forth. But excuse me. But of course, he has to make an appearance at the funeral.
Yep,
So
of
there's
course.
sort of like they don't have the body, so they just have like a sort of a picture of her, and there's sort of a little memorial service. You know, it's unfortunate that she died and so forth, and it's. Oh wait, you've no token control. Oh,
It's unfortunate she died. I'm so sorry, sir.
motherfucker.
God damn it, Bob! Why don't you have token control?
Sorry.
No, it's cool. I totally forgot to do something. I'm just interrupt myself to do this.
What's that? Oh.
Okay.
Okay, try now.
Yep. I'm good.
Okay, good. All right.
Alrighty then.
Anyway, so you know that goes on for about an afternoon into the evening into a sort of after party, not after party, but wake, I guess is what you would call it.
Wake would usually be beforehand. But
Whatever,
yeah,
I
sure.
don't give a shit.
Wow.
Here it's not. It's after.
Respect the dead, Elf. Respect the
I don't even
dead.
care. It's not even important. The
After party for a funeral. She's dead.
She's fucking
Yeah!
better make sure she's not dead. Anybody got a wooden stake? No, the body is missing because it was tossed over the side somewhere.
Next time on
So-
D&D, Minister's daughter's back. What?
So the minister is obviously upset, and he's sort of withdrawn to his personal quarters and so forth for quite a while. There's all that sort of business happening. That's a couple of days before you guys get all the party nonsense organized, so that Zanvin can be part of that too if he wants to.
Oh yeah, he's
But
invited.
Of course.
so that goes through, and that's all. Whatever, and if you want to do anything specific, Phoenix, you can. I just want to.
Oh no. I'm there for the minister, but I'm not. Zenvin's not the most emotionally attached.
No, it's
Most
kind of like,
people,
well, this is
so-
a shame.
So he's probably just sitting there like, I wish this was over. I mean, and he's there for the minister, of course, because his boss. He has to make sure, but
Indeed. Okay, so moving past the depressing funeral stuff, we have the yay, John's not a fucking slave anymore. So what are you guys doing for that?
Celebrating.
Celebrate good times. Good time.
I am getting several kegs of ale, but the good shit.
Of the good shit.
Like the higher tier
Yeah.
shit.
I'm
right
grabbing
from
the
Tanya's
dwarfs.
Wait.
fine
Are you talking to
establishment.
Are you talking to Tanya before the party or after?
Oh, we should probably talk to her before.
Before? Okay, we can do that before then.
All right,
We
so
should probably
let's
tell.
let's do
and
that. Then.
invite her to the party.
Yeah, invite her to the party. Make her feel better about it.
I was thinking, I realized this is a Jean's not a slave party, but we're inviting his former owner.
That would be
She might wanna
amazing.
come.
I would
That'd be
totally.
hilarious.
I would totally go to that party. All right.
It'd be great.
So I'm just gonna switch the map. However, I know everybody's in the back room here, and we got like we got a party going on back here. But
We're only
uh,
talking to her. I don't think we'd be in the back room.
no,
yet.
we're moving
Not
back
yet.
to the.
I know Elvish, so we should probably.
Anybody who wants to be there,
Talk
move
to
yourself from the
Elvin.
back room. Oh, Rogar,
Yeah.
I don't have. But Rogar's not here yet. It's just
Join.
fucking-
This would be interesting to watch.
I have to sit here, Rogar.
Yeah, Jean, you want to come?
Well, throw in a token so we can see.
Oh yeah. I guess I should do that.
I don't need to see. It's talk.
There.
Come on now.
Oh, I'm out here. What? I was
Yeah.
in the back room.
So you guys go to
Closet.
visit. You go to visit Tanya's wine shop, and she's busy like stocking one of the shelves, sort of looking over the bottles and so forth, just replacing some empty little frames, sort of stuff with bottles from the back. Moving from place to place, doing that stuff, and she sees you guys come in. She looks over her shoulder and goes, "Oh, I gotta do the French accent now."
We can
Get
speak in
that
Elven.
voice
It's cool.
right.
Yeah, I can do it.
Yeah, we can all speak in Elven except for Jean.
It's French Elven. Come on now.
Ah, you have returned. What can I do for you this time?
Well, you see, Miss Tanya, we have a good news, bad news scenario for you. Good news really overweighs the bad news, though, so which one would you like first?
Do not bother being coy with me. Just tell me what you need to tell me.
We'll start with the bad news then. Through some work for a certain somebody, Jean is no longer a slave.
I point to him. Because apparently he's followed.
Yeah.
No color.
No
yo.
color, yo. yo,
Tanya,
bro.
Tanya looks him up and down and goes, "It wasn't going to last forever."
I thought you would just get a new one.
But, good news. I have talked to the magistrate and the minister, and saying as there is no more dockmaster, and we are looking for a replacement, I put in my good word for you to become it, and through some favors, you are now the dockmaster if you wish to accept it.
I see. Well, it is a position of some authority. I cannot argue with advancement, so to speak. But what exactly does the job entail?
Making
Are there any benefits that come with it?
Well, I hang around the docks a lot.
That is reasonable.
higher pay
God, it
grade
worked.
than
Well, you.
higher pay grade than you're doing right now, and certain favors from the magistrates and minister. Of course, they'll ask you of certain favors too. As you know, the dockmaster usually has some things.
Of course. Well, I would not be one to say no to our magistrate's personal choices.
And the previous dockmaster, as you may or may not have known, liked to have a, small collection of things he quite enjoyed with involving the imports into Harn. So you watch over all of that, and therefore you can influence it within reason how you like.
Within reason.
Well, you can't just say like nothing from Kindle Watch ever, like without anyone's permission. Like,
Yeah, of course.
And you'll also be in charge of a lot of men who will have to do anything you say.
that too, actually.
Not
No,
really much of a selling point, but certainly, certainly I can take the position to influence more the place that I call my home. Would be my pleasure.
All right. Well,
Welcome
just so
aboard.
you know, is it today or tomorrow that we're having the party?
Party!
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Tomorrow we're having a celebration for Jean not being a slave anymore, but we can kind of make it a co-celebration for your advancement.
It will be a little rowdier, less classy, so I understand if you wouldn't want to attend, but the invitation is there and open.
Of course, we'll also have an actual party for your advancement with me, the minister, and the magistress.
It
You do
sounds
that.
like you are going to be busy. Well, I will certainly see if I can stop by. Whereabouts will we be holding this event?
Are we doing it at the...
I'm thinking
Dragon's
Samus,
Teeth or
either Samus'
Samus?
place or the old
Okay.
Dragon's Teeth.
Samus' old place.
I think Samus' old place, just because we have, more room to do whatever we want in, rather than
Yeah.
bartender telling Snotty, don't punch that guy.
I think we
or
should invite the bartender.
he's running the place. He's
He's the new
busy.
bartender at Samus' place.
I like that actually. That'd be cool.
Just hire the bartender from the Dragon's Teeth to be like, we'll pay you more. How? Okay,
Uh,
so you guys spoke to Tanya. Everything's cool there. She's up for the new job, and clearly
I thought
she's
that was going to be a lot more horrible than I thought.
she's down for it. She doesn't really give that much of a crap. Jean is literally, in her eyes, just like an object that she now doesn't have anymore. It doesn't really matter. She can get a new one. She replace him. A little bit of money, it'll be fine. So we're going to Samus, I guess.
As
Yes.
planned.
For the time skip party times, good times.
Also, at least
Everyone on the
Samus
crow's
anymore.
feather is invited.
Oh god, okay, I have to do a lot of icon copying. Give me a sec.
It's not really Samus anymore, but
No.
I mean, we're going there.
Celebrate good times, come
So it's like,
on.
I'm bringing this much alcohol. If you want more, you get your own. But this is the good shit right here.
By the way, the minister's daughter is also invited. Oh.
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 I just opened the whole place up so you can see like the entire layout rather than.
Oh, did we keep the rug?
She's not invited. Oh yeah, we keep the rug.
Yeah, she's not invited.
Of
Okay.
course we can keep the rug. I don't see why we couldn't.
Did you guys notice the goblins?
Yes. I don't know what they're doing there, but cool, goblins.
Yeah, they were there like in the first time I did it, like, and they just like never really. There's never really like any reason to get rid of them.
Oh yeah, there's no dynamic lighting right now, is there?
No,
He just
there-
removed
there
it all
is,
so we
I
can see the
removed
whole
it
thing.
From that, so
Yeah.
you can see the whole thing.
Oh, okay. Fuck you, goblins.
I have to gather up all these tokens so that I can like get them all at once.
Yeah,
Plump 'em in
Caddy
and then
is.
just-
Join me on the rug.
Jean, they're not your dunkable presents. We are good aligned. We do not give you dunkable things.
Yet
Well,
you are chaotic.
Except
so
like a
maybe.
basketball.
Here, Jean, I got you a bunny. Thank you very much. How
I got
sweet
you a
of
bunny.
you. What?
Well, if that's what you want to do with it.
I'm assuming Tragan already comes like totally.
Oh yeah, he's totally fucking drunk. Well, before he even gets there. Let's throw grass over there. I'm just like trying to sort out. Hang on, I got a couple more things I need to grab. Cause like Tanya's gonna be there, so I gotta grab her.
Let's invite the guards. That one guard lady.
Isel,
Yeah.
Why would you invite
I don't think you want to invite
pirates and guards? I don't
And
think.
Well-
for a very entertaining evening.
You still never found out what was in these barrels.
Well, you can probably crack them open fairly soon.
Quick,
Poison.
somebody shoot the barrel right now.
I have a musket. I don't have any ammo though.
Oh, I was saying because you're right next to it.
Why wouldn't I be
Why do
carrying
you
a
have
musket?
a musket?
I've had it since we blew up the boat.
Oh, you know who I'm gonna bring? Kendall.
Yes.
Yes.
As sandwich maker.
But not
Standing space guard.
standing.
Not stand.
He's making
Standing
all the
spy
little
class.
sandwiches.
And you know what? If those dwarves from the Dragon's Teeth feel like coming, they can too.
Okay,
Just
I'll
invite
get the
people
To get
Dwarves.
dwarves.
Bob's character in here.
I'll get the fucking dwarves, and that'll be a good way to get Bob's character involved.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's gonna be ale.
If
There's
you
gonna
did
be
that, I
ale.
was just gonna
Dwarves are
say,
coming
you
whether
know,
we invite them or not.
he saw ale.
I'm just gonna say he showed up. Yeah. Look, I even copied their table.
What? Where?
He copied the whole table.
Oh god.
Like there's ale. These dwarves are
The
gonna
dwarves
be here
were-
whether we
the
want them to
dwarves
or
were
not. Let's
like,
invite them.
Oh, I don't like any of the tables here. Grab the table.
Grab the one from the Dragon's Teeth. We'll put it back later.
Now what I should do is blow up the tavern and kill all the extra named characters. Indeed. I like my named characters. Please, Ian. All right. Anyway, let's continue. With the party.
Man, who to sit with?
So there's plenty of guests involved. Oh, I have to. There's the thing I'm missing that I need.
Uh-oh.
That special character that you wanted us to interact with.
No. No. That comes later.
Okay.
Although I guess I could introduce.
What's up, Estrella? Welcome to the rug.
Okay.
Welcome.
Look, you guys are just gonna have
Welcome
to
to the
deal
rug.
with it.
This is the cool guy's rug.
It's a
I'm
bird.
just gonna...
It's a bird.
Oh,
Look
fuck.
at bird.
I was just about to say, like, Vulture's not invited.
Yeah,
but,
but it's there. It's
it's
there.
there.
And actually, the other dude that I want to grab, I can totally have him be at this party because
God.
he's kind of skeezy.
I'm staying away from Satan Bird. Like,
Satan bird.
Also, some of the bread guys are invited, but only the
Some,
groups.
some of the bread guys.
Only
Where's
the
the
groups.
bread guy?
Sad part is none of Gene's friends.
None of John's.
what friends? We're his friends.
Okay, there we go. Does Jean have friends?
No.
Like the lady
I
with
didn't
the
know John had friends.
The lady
the
with the
one
big
lady with the big
Julia with the...
eyes.
Anyway, so this is the party, my good ladies and gentlemen, that I've presented to you here. Let me give you some brief overviews of what's going on, so forth. First of all, you've got like the dwarven table, of course. The dwarf table, very,
best
very,
table.
very rowdy, very, very raucous. You guys have invited them to a place where there's more ale, so they're kind of down with just like whatever, and they're yelling insults like across the bar and being like, "Hey you, I bet we could take you on," like talking to Grask, and Grask is like, "Yeah, whatever."
Yeah, don't start fights with Grask.
Kendall's
He
like
will end
literally
the-
sitting at a table by himself with like a plate of the food that like the catering food, so to speak, like whatever it was, he like took it off the banquet table and like brought it over to his own table.
Kendall, why are
Clearly-
you so skinny?
Clearly just like nomming on like finger sandwiches or
Takes
whatever.
a lot of energy to make that
Um,
special sand.
Yeah. Jean's like at a table with Grask there, it looks like. Probably arm wrestling or something. I
I
don't
lived in a tank once.
I lived in a tank once.
I looked.
Yeah, well, I cut through 6 guys with one swing. Like that kind of like back and forth.
Yes, but I lifted a tank once.
I don't know if you've ever heard of these things, but they're
He
big and
dunked
made
a
of metal.
statue once too.
I dunked a statue.
Cohen's talking with like that random rogue fellow who's sitting next to him, saying something about like how we could hook him up with like the finest silks or whatever from this other place. As he usually does, making his little connections. While Arisari is sitting sort of across the table, sipping on some meat and just like feeding the vulture pieces of like scrap meat from her hand. That bird is a vulture, by the way. I just didn't know any other birds.
I would advise not to go near it.
Shadow bird.
Actually, maybe
It's
I
actually
can,
flying right
I bet I can get a better vulture. That's like a.
Relic attempts
that's
to
like a
pet the
shitty
bird.
vulture.
Bird bites his hand.
I will enthrall that bird.
On a light beer.
Oh, dude, here we go. I'm good.
Much better bird.
Oh wait, it's the type of vulture it is though is like the turkey vulture.
Oh,
I don't know.
Ew.
not one of those badass bearded.
I
vultures.
accidentally wrote into Google. Accidentally wrote into Google. Oh no, that's the one I mean with like the ruffles. I don't know what it's like the white, like the
Mm.
Lion King vultures.
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I don't know what those are called.
Lion King vultures everywhere.
They're not the vultures that when they eat the people.
Whatever, I'm not gonna worry about
They
it.
put blood all over their face, so they look
Those
even
are
more
bearded
scary.
vultures. Yeah.
I'm not gonna
The
worry
ones
about
that
it.
they have white heads, but usually they're
Yeah.
like pink.
I'm not
because
gonna
the blood.
I'm not gonna worry about it. So
Messiest eaters, NA.
So that yeah, she's just like feeding her pet and just generally having a good time on her own there. Rallick seems to be standing in front of some barrels.
He still doesn't know what's in them.
Nira and Tanya are at the
Join.
same table, chatting it up. Clearly, she's trying to get some new connections with the new Dockmaster. You know, sort of the like, well, you know, discounts and so forth.
Overhear them.
I'll help
Cadius
out.
is telling me about this rug.
Everything I know.
Tragan is like drunkenly hitting on Jenna, who's just like laughing at him. Because Tragan is like just a drunk mage. And it looks like Jago has brought some other guy, some other kobold dude, who looks like the fattest kobold you've ever seen. He is like a really, really bloated kobold,
Why is he in
like
here?
jowly even, you
Why
know.
is
So anyway, he's like talking in Draconic with this other kobold, and they're having you know, some hissing laughter going on between the two of them, and generally having a good time. So it looks like that's where we're at. So nobody's kind of like wandered off into the other rooms or anything. It's kind of empty. Oh, well, there's that one goblin party, and they're just like chilling
yeah.
out in that one room.
Yeah.
I think that room is still like scorched.
Don't worry about those guys.
We don't open that room.
The goblins were here from the last party, and they just never kind of
They
left.
never left.
They never left.
Goblins don't really leave; they just stay.
We
And
have
as long as they don't
squatters.
bother us, we're not gonna bother
They
them.
can
They're
have
kind of
that.
like bees.
It's cool.
They're kind
They
of
can have
like
that room. It's
they're-
cool.
Go back to the beast story, eh?
they're kind of like bees. Yes, goblins are like bees. That's
Not
how I would
bees.
describe goblins.
I love that comparison. Just
Goblins. Bees or goblins?
The kobold is played by Marlon Brando. Indeed.
Voiced.
oh man.
So I mean, it's up to you guys now. What you want to do?
All right.
Oh, John's
well,
getting wasted.
I was just about to say it was voiced.
Well,
by
yeah.
Sean's getting wasted. He's got like piles of
Shwasted.
ale in front of him that he's just chugging back, like totally hammered. All right.
Arm wrestling Grask at the same time, obviously.
Grask is like keeping
Probably
up.
losing.
Grask is like keeping up drink for drink. Like they're just like competing. That's what's happening.
So you say, Cadius, this is fine bear felt, you say.
felt.
Yes, it's excellent. I heard from Mr. Stanting that it's a rare breed or species of bear only found in the northernmost like hemispheres of our estranged brethren countries, and he said that in those countries that the sands aren't even like sands. They're cold and you can shape them. They're kind of like sand, but still more. I can't explain it.
I've never heard of this. Would you try and wrestle one of those bears?
I personally didn't. Stanting may have. I think he mentioned it.
Oh, I have to get Stanting to tell me this story. I need to know.
I too would like to know, but we were interrupted last we spoke of this since our little intrusion on their conversation. If you
I'll have to get
remember.
somebody to send me. I have to send somebody to get me one of these bear pelts because they're just so. It feels so nice.
Can't believe you're having a dialogue about the pelt. I just set the whole fucking room up and you're just standing on the wall.
That's how PCs work. You give them things to do and they'll do the other ones.
Yeah. Remember standing at the other party?
I do remember.
He talked to every person that was not on the board.
While playing with himself. Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
And
You know
alone with
what?
the police.
I'm taking these two since they're talking about the rug and Estrella finds that boring as all hell and they should stop. I'm gonna introduce them to the Crow's Feather crew, you know, one by one, formally, finally.
Just like get everybody name for name sort of thing.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
being on the Crow's
You know, like sit down, have a bit of a conversation, and be like, okay, now this is blah blah blah.
Yeah. You guys just get led around to tables and people are like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? Hey,
There you
I'm
go.
Cadius. I'm Cadius. What's up? What's up? Yeah.
Well, what's up?
So,
Alex talking to Jago and
Thaddeus-
this other
Thaddeus
kobold,
is, like,
I don't know
super
who that was.
Swaggy.
Oh, do you speak Draconic, Rallic?
I do
You
actually.
do speak
I-
Draconic? Okay.
2 points linguistics.
So you hear them talking about, you hear Jago talking to his buddy, and it goes something like, I gotta do the Yin Kobold voice because that's like the only Kobold voice that I know. So Jago's like, so you've been traveling around a lot recently, hmm? And the other guy's like, yes, I've been traveling around a lot. Kind of just made my way back to Harn with the group recently. We're spreading the good word all around, and Jago's like, oh, well, that sounds like difficult work, they obviously knew each other from like a long time ago. Like these guys seem like they're good buddies from like ages and ages ago.
I feel sorry for the horse.
The big kobold saying things like, "Oh well, it's very interesting the kinds of people that you run into, the laudable and high-ranking individuals that I rub elbows with these days." They're having that kind of a conversation. I know Ralik's there, so if you
Yeah.
want to do stuff, you can.
Well, he doesn't know exactly what they're talking about, so he'll probably wait until there's something he actually like knows, like they're talking about, like engineering or because his crossbow, I'm guessing, was probably made by Jago for the spool on it, because he's the engineering one on the ship. So if there's something like that, he'll talk to them. But other than that, he doesn't know what they're saying. He might ask though, I guess. Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay.
Then ask.
Yeah, I was going to. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, I can do that. If I may ask, what good word are you speaking of?
Oh, just the oh, excuse me. Had a lot to drink already this evening. Just the good word of the other cities, just the general political standpoints, things like that, religious beliefs, and he starts going into like this god and that god and the other god sort of
Yeah.
stuff. He's like, did you know that in Harn primarily that it's a culture of worship of the sun and height and justice and so forth here in this city, whereas
I can believe that. I see that all over the place.
far away, in the distant cities that roam the other side of this world, it's there are some that like it down below, in the colder parts of the city, and it's a darker sort of culture. Very, very interesting. I brought with me some envoys of these types of things, these types of cultures, to speak to the people about other ways of thinking. You know.
I wish you luck with that. People are kind of steadfast in their beliefs around here, I've noticed. I don't... You might have seen him when he came over here earlier, being dragged around by Estrella, but Cadius is one such that worships the sun.
I will speak to him later on. I point him out to me, would you?
He's the one over there next to the man with the violin on the bear rug.
Yes!
Perfect. And he goes back to just chatting with Jago about random stuff. You notice that in demonic, not demonic,
Demonic.
draconic. They're not speaking demonic. They're speaking draconic.
I'd be impressed.
Jago doesn't refer to himself in the third person. It's only in common that he uses his own name in place of I. Probably some language difference. But yeah, he seems to be happy to sort of be talking to his buddy who he hasn't seen for ages. Anybody else got anything they wanna?
Yes!
Estrella, go!
Everyone, I have a toast to make, and I would rather do it before I get any farther in this mug than I already am.
Everybody's paying attention.
Okay, this whole thing is to Jean, and she just drapes an arm over his shoulders, gesturing to him. Who's had so many goddamn near-death experiences. I can't even count anymore. I don't know how many he's had before this. He's
John's
been
gonna
through
listen.
shit and
Count.
back. Pardon?
John's just
gonna
like
listen
looking at his
to
hand
different
like,
countries.
1, 2, 3.
Your
I'm too
death
drunk to
sad.
count.
He's been through shit and back, and finally, he got that damn collar off his neck. So, to Jean, and to the new Dockmaster, Tanya.
She's sort of
A
nods,
toast.
making her way even into his toasts.
And then she's just gone to socialize and then progressively get more intoxicated.
John's gonna get a really like stupid and upset expression because you put your arm around him, did a speech, and then just like went back
And
to
then
talking.
left.
Went to the table.
There
and
you
he
go,
doesn't
John.
really
Fuck
keep
you.
it.
Goodbye.
Oh right, I said a wingman for him. Was wingman.
Okay.
Again, there's only like 4 chicks here. So
Well, I
what are you
mean,
kind of
there
wingman
are
for?
just some
Well,
of
there's the dwarves.
the random rogues could also the random rogues could also be female. You know, there's plenty of.
Watch out.
There's
I don't see
female
why
Yeah.
goblins.
Here, let's go to
Watch
Jenna's
out,
table.
Rogar. Watch out,
Next.
Rogar. Jane's on the prowl.
He's getting drunk and desperate. You never know.
Get drunk and desperate. I start telling,
Even the men are
adventure
starting to look
stories
like
because
women
that
here.
that shit's cool, and also because Jean lives in a tank. That's impressive.
Do you guys know that one time he lifted a tank? This is like the story.
It's a tank. Oh.
He
So,
lifted
no,
a tank.
I draw it out. I make it all dramatic. That shit,
And make
Tra-
it
Memoratory
Dragon's like, you don't even know. There's this one time I had to rewire like 6 or 7 different mechanisms at once. It was pretty hard. Like he's like, you think lifting tanks is hard? Have you tried arguing with an ornery elemental, good sir? Have you tried that? It's tough. It's pretty tough.
Hey, man, it isn't tough if they like you. Like, when we were sailing out there to do the tank lift and stuff, I was just sitting playing cards with the guy. He was pretty fine, but ours... My God, in the crow's feather, that guy is an ass.
John's gonna like. I'm just gonna, for the sake of this, assume this is a female.
Yeah.
He's just gonna kind of like lean towards him and pretty much repeat a story. He's just like, "I lifted a tank."
She's just
Just
gonna be like,
staring at them
"Okay."
drunkenly.
Alright.
He did. He scared the piss out of a bunch of followers of Faelorian. It's pretty impressive, actually.
Kilroy sympathizes with Tragan.
Those done people.
I mean, with a little bit of uptalk from Estrella, you're getting a generally positive reception there. There's some good opportunities,
There you go.
I guess.
We're not trying to break them.
Oh god.
No.
So, Jenna's sort of like trying to go like, yeah, you should talk to that guy as well. Like trying to play you up a little bit as well. The whole like, we're trying to get this guy a good time like tonight, because tomorrow it'll probably suck.
Yeah.
He's drunk. He's drank
Tomorrow
way too
you're
much.
We're on the
for
same
a good
level.
day.
Now that you're not a slave, you got bills to pay, you got car insurance, you got like all this other shit.
car
Bills to pay, you
insurance.
got mouths to feed, and ain't nothing in this world for free.
Dumped my car.
Ain't no rest for the wicked.
But, so when you left Grask's table, by the way, he just kept drinking. Like you left and didn't come back, so he's like, and just like took the 3 cups of ale that are like on your side of the table and just like scraped them over and just started chugging.
Tank
John
takes
by
a
this-
lot of pain. That's attractive.
Anyone
John by
else?
this point has forgotten that he was a part of a drinking
is.
game.
Anybody who could take a lot of
Anyone
pain
else
is
got
a-
anything specific they want to do? Remember, we need to get Rogar involved at some point. Like,
I was, just gonna come over here and just, apparently because the party's for Gene, just gonna pat him wherever I can reach him and say, congratulations, what'd you do?
Gene is huge. You are a small dwarf. Pat him on the ass.
So probably yes. Yeah.
I'm
Good
gonna
game, man. Good game.
pop up with that. And,
As
like, look
patting
around,
leads to
like,
laughing, I can verify this.
John's like looking around, like he's not looking down. He's trying to figure out who just swatted his butt.
It was her. She wants you, man.
He's gonna look down and be like, Who are you? What do you
I'm
want?
Who are you?
This
He's
is
drunk
my
as
party. What do you mean? Who am I? Who are you?
I'm
Raven
Roga. Who are
drunk
you?
16-year-old.
How is this your party?
Drunk and yelling at each other. A barbarian and a dwarf, both drunk, start yelling at each other in the middle of a party.
This is my party. I don't know why it's. Who are you?
Jean, I think he's from Dragon's Teeth. The dwarves on the table.
I'm dwarf.
Why did you invite them to my party?
They look fun!
From the next table over, they like ale. We had ale.
They
We
like
invited
ale.
them.
We had ale.
We invited them. Why not?
As long as they don't take any of the
Zanvin
women.
just like starts whipping out like the fiddle music, like kicking ass on the fiddle. Love it. Love it.
If the dwarves don't start taking my women.
It's a party, man. You need a music.
You can
You do need
stay.
music.
Dwarves taking your women.
I mean, I have 3 perform skills, but I'm too far in the tankard to use everything but, oratory, because when you're smashed, everyone's a better storyteller.
Don't worry, Jean. The dwarves can't reach your woman.
You can lift a tank. How high up do you think you can lift a woman? I don't think the dwarf can reach that high.
Can you lift a woman?
Just like, she is not yours.
So,
It's like one of those kids trying to reach for the candy, but the bully's like, he's like, come on, you gotta jump higher. You gotta jump higher.
No, I'm lifting the woman with one hand, and then I have my other arm outstretched, like against his forehead, while he just flails.
so Rogar, what do you do?
I do a bit of everything. Glass walks around Gene, obviously getting nowhere with him. That drinks.
The entire
I do
time
a
you
bit
talk
of
with this
everything.
guy, you're getting a death glare for talking to his woman.
I roll my eyes. Bit of everything, huh? You fight?
of everything.
I see you with dwarves. What kind of fighting do you do? I know Jean hits things really hard with that giant sword of his.
Have them fight. Have the 2 drunken idiots fight.
Oh my god, no.
Test his metal.
They start fighting. They both fall over, drunk, and pass out.
And that's how we end the party.
GG. GG.
I like to poke things. Poke things, lass. Poke them good.
Estrella bursts out laughing. She's too far gone to not laugh at that.
Rogar. He likes to poke things.
Poke 'em good.
Good.
In character, Estrella just loses it.
Alec at the next
Oh,
table
God.
loses it too. I mean, come on. This is like if anyone hears this, they're gonna and they're drunk. They're gonna just.
Oh, Bob, you're the best RPer in my mind ever.
We need that.
Alec will walk over to Rogar and just be like, "We're missing one of the people we usually have. Do you think you could come with us? You're funny."
At
Long as
the
you provide an ale, I'm good for anything.
at the mention of that, and after the laughing dies down, seeing Relic walk over, Jean's gonna lean down to Rogar and point and say, "If that's what you're into, that's who you want to talk to." Because he remembers Tanya thinking Relic was, has just rolled with it ever since.
Good to know. Good to know.
Please put that as a highlight on YouTube.
Oh god.
He likes to poke them.
Quote book.
Poke him good.
Oh, the quote book. I haven't written anything in the quote book for a while. I'm doing it right now.
Okay. My god. Oh. Estrella's wiping the tears from her eyes. Like, that was too good. Yeah, you're definitely coming with us. We need that in this everything we have.
Yeah.
Hey, Relic, you want another drink?
Sure, of course.
Another drink for Relic! Immediately. Yeah.
Immediately realizes after there is no actual bartender here.
I know, right? She realizes, man. Shit. Hold on. I'll get it. I'm fine.
Many cats.
I don't think you're fine, but go on. I'm not either.
Oh, all right. She just takes a bit. Extra one for herself, why not? And then comes back over, And then it deteriorates throughout the night.
Throughout the
Basically.
night, just continual deterioration.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Less filter on that.
yeah, the night continues. Everybody's having a good time, drinking a lot of ale, and just generally, getting hammered. You've basically got like an entire room here, just like full of drunk pirates. You know what I mean? Like, even the captain looks like sort of smashed. Like she doesn't usually do the whole like drink till you're not remembering what happened last night sort of thing.
Same.
But she doesn't
Neither
give a
does Riley.
crap like today. So there are it's a room full of drunk pirates. I mean, that's the only way I can describe it. Eventually Jenna, gets the drum out and starts banging on it a little bit, creating sort of a dance rhythm with Zanvin, I'm sure. And you get things like Arisari taking like, the wings of her vulture in hand and like dancing, things like that, like stupid like, just drunken shit happening.
Drunken dancing go. I don't have a macro for this. Okay.
What are the negatives for dancing drunk?
I don't know.
All of them.
Zanvin's not getting drunk. Zanvin is pitch sober during this whole thing. He likes watching other people get drunk.
You know what? I respect that. Nope.
What you gonna do? Dance like a fool!
Anyway,
With your pants on the ground.
so you dance like a
Dance on the
fool,
ground!
and then
Best
Bob,
use of a
because-
natural 20.
Bob becomes a dancing
he is like a river
legend.
dancing king. He's like a
He's a river
fucking
dancing
dwarven river dancing king.
Never
With
challenge a
mug of ale
dwarf to a
in his hand.
dance.
Even
With
with
a
his
mug of
armor,
ale in his hand, he is river dancing. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
yeah, even with his armor check penalty. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do, and this is just like fun times for like what happens after the party.
Yeah, I didn't want to decide for myself.
Is I'm gonna have everybody roll a d20, and based on that d20, I will narrate what happens to you after being drunk as fuck.
This will be fun.
Zanvin just watches.
Zanvin just
Yes.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god.
dies.
Rallick does not drink.
You wake up with Grask, like.
You wake up with
Or
grass.
Jago, actually.
You
He stinks.
no longer have...
You wake up with Grask. See, if it was a 4, you wake up with Grask, and he's like, "You were good last night." It's a 1. You could have been better.
Anyway, sorry, Elf, go ahead.
11 charisma.
Okay, so all right. Let's get the die rolls first, because I actually want to see like each die roll before I start narrating off characters, if you know
I'll
what I
still
mean.
do
Yes!
one anyways, to see where I end up. Yeah, 4! I wake up with Grask, and I did good!
19.
There's a reason Rallick doesn't drink.
Cadius got 11. Okay, so that's Relic, Shaw,
Good,
Australia.
good mid-range. I like that.
Did we
Good
get them? We
mid-range.
get them all. We got them all. All right. So, first of all, Rallick, when you wake up, your head is pounding like the worst possible hangover you've ever had in your entire life. Like everything about the inside of your head is like just pain and suffering. Your eyes are sensitive to the light. Just everything sucks. And the place you wake up is on the ship, on the crow's feather. You wake up in a familiar hammock without a certain somebody, but it stinks to high heaven.
Oh!
You are lying half naked in the hammock of Jago. He's not there. But you wake up and you're like, your shirt is missing, and you're just like lying in the hammock, totally fucking just
Jago?
like smashed out. The kobold.
Yeah, the gold.
Oh!
The best
You
part is
have
that actually
fun
makes
with
sense.
that, man.
Rallick is friends with Jago, actually, so.
So anyway, that
Friends.
is
Became better friends.
Yeah.
that is as much as you know.
You took your friendship to the next level.
That is as much as you know. There's
biffles, bro.
nothing necessarily.
What can I say?
You
Virus.
made it out of the friend zone. Good
when
for
when
you.
when you sort of like swing your leg to get out the hammock, you put your foot down. You're barefoot because you don't have your boots on in the hammock, obviously.
Oh,
You
yeah.
put your bare foot down in a puddle of what looks like kobold puke. Like half dried. It's obviously been there for a long time. You know, like a couple hours at least. And your foot goes down like right into that.
Disgusting.
And that's kind of how your day
Jump
starts.
Oh wait, no,
What?
this isn't. I was about to say jump into the lake, but I just realized
This is probably the best
Jump
person to actually have
anyways.
this happen to him though, because as soon as he's able to get somewhere where it's not disgusting, he will cast prestidigitation and just clean himself.
Thank the gods for magic.
Right?
Wait, you gotta concentrate for that, buddy. You got a giant
hungover.
hangover.
He's just hiding in a dark
killing
area,
you.
just like I'm doing this. Screw you.
Curled up in a dark corner.
All right.
Yeah, for the entire day until
Clean me, magics.
All right.
Clean me.
Who else we got?
crying to himself
But
in
on
the
the bright
shower.
side,
We got
Bob at 7. I don't know.
Jean.
Jean with 14 was the next roll.
Yeah.
So let's do that.
Okay.
So Jean with 14, yeah, it's not too bad. You have a pretty good night. I mean, you wake up, you're feeling not so bad. You know, like you process the alcohol pretty well. You're probably a heavy drinker because you're a huge barbarian motherfucker. You wake up in somewhere you totally don't is not familiar to you at all. Like it's just a room of like an inn. It seems like somewhere. And as you're sort of like blurrily, you know, rubbing your eyes and sort of like reaching across the bed, you hear sort of a little squeak, you know, as you sort of reach across someone, and clearly you're in bed with some unknown like woman that you've been hitting on most of the night. Turns out to be one of the rogues. That you.
She was
that
a
are
lot
in
prettier
here.
when you were drunk.
No, she's
14. It's
she's
it's
nice.
pretty decent.
It's good. And she seems happy that you're awake and that she's awake, sort of thing. So clearly she thinks good things have happened. And it turns out that it's just one of the side rooms of this place, but you literally haven't been in any of them, so it wasn't familiar to you. You know, like when you get up and sort of look around and stuff, it's all good.
Yep.
And you definitely had a good night. That's all I'm gonna say. We're gonna get into the details. All right, who else we got here? We got Rallick with his 1, Sean with his 14, Estrella with his
Estrella.
19, which is pretty fucking
One away.
good. One away from perfect. But you know, perfect would have been somebody else, but actually, you end up back at the ship as well. Familiarly up in the crow's nest.
In the crow's
Yeah,
nest.
you wake up in the
Fucking
crow's nest.
talented.
You wake up in the crow's nest, clearly having clambered up there,
With a
drunk,
certain
with
lady.
Jenna.
Well, that
Oh god,
seems
Near's
familiar.
gonna kill
She
me.
is clearly drunk as well, and waking up very blearily. You wake up with her tail wrapped around your thigh, basically. Let's put it that way. And you're both very naked.
Yeah, like where the fuck are my clothes?
And your clothes are not present. In fact, there's like
Yeah.
there's like one boot hanging over the side of the crow's nest, and like you can see your pants like on the deck below, and like you know some underwear strewn across rigging and various places that you've just like thrown stuff off. You know, like
Not even caring.
All the guys are gonna be on the deck to watch you
so.
gather your
Peek
clothes.
over
by
and
the
just
way.
go-
Yeah.
It's when
There,
I walk
there
in.
are already people moving around, including, for instance, Rallick, who's like just coming out of downstairs after having stepped in, you know, the kobold puke.
Sees the pants on the floor, is like, why is Estrella's pants on the floor?
Actually, you would see them not be surprised and look around for Estrella.
Estrella just like peeking over the crow's nest, like.
Like,
Relic. Relic, give me those pants!
I recognize that, and oh,
Oh,
there she is.
Okay.
Follow the trail.
So you two obviously had a very good night. That's all I'm gonna say. But it looks like it's gonna be an embarrassing morning.
Rock that body. Oh, come on, rock that
Yeah,
body.
Estrella's like, I don't care.
Worth again?
Totally worth.
Worth.
That red devil. Anyway, who else we got? This narration is too fun.
Bob.
Bob, Rogar. Rogar with that 7. Rogar goes home, sleeps it off. He's a dwarf, he's fine. No big deal. That's a 7. That's what a 7 is. The 7 is it's just like whatever. It's good. I mean, you go home to your like dwarf mercenary barracks, you know, and a bunch of the other dwarfs are like, that was awesome, and you're like, yeah, it was, and that's a 7. I
You see me dance?
yeah, I fucking dance like a king.
I dance like a king.
You know, a couple of the other guys like high five you and stuff. It's all good, you know.
Good river dancing, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay. Let's see who else. Phoenix 4.
He wasn't drinking though. I said during the
Oh,
party.
he wasn't
didn't
drinking.
drink.
Okay. Well, I can't really do anything then. 4 is just like no. You got really bored during the party because everybody else was fucking drunk as balls and you were sober, and that sucks.
No, it doesn't. I've been to a party where I was not drunk and everybody else was. It is entertaining as fuck.
It is.
I disagree, but also I've never been not drunk when other people have been. So Pat can attest this. There's never been a situation where we've been drinking and I've been the last one.
It's because you're a lightweight, man.
Yeah.
I've only been drunk in my life once.
Well, I remember being around you guys when you were drunk, and that was pretty entertaining, actually.
I know, because I don't shut up.
Yeah.
and you draw funny pictures.
And the last one is Cadius, and he got an 11. It's kind of like a little better than average. Cadius, I don't even know what Cadius would do though.
He was all out. He was
Here's
out
the
all
thought.
night going, "Mother, Father, where are?" He's the sad drunk. Mommy!
Well, that could be it, I guess.
Well, if you want to do one, Cadius, I'll give it to you, man.
Well,
For
it
11.
depends. Is it good? Is it more on good
It's
side?
like
or is it more
it's
on
like
bad
average, you know, like it's sort of like
Daddy, Nazis!
Slight- However, during the party, you do hear rumors of the followers of Felorian that you might
Yeah.
remember.
I figured.
Might remember is the
Right.
I might remember. Perception to remember. Yeah.
Yeah, you remember.
You remember
I remember.
the fat
actually wrote
kobold?
that
Once
down.
the fat kobold got drinking, he was talking about the followers of Felorian.
In common, hopefully. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
No, in Draconics.
I'm
You
drunk, so
don't
I'm gonna
remember
talk in
anything.
common now.
I'm drunk, so
It's too
I'm gonna
much of a
talk
pain
about
in the
life.
ass to talk in kobold.
I don't know. What would Cadius do if he was drunk? The worst thing is probably he'd like disrespect
hands to
his
hobo.
like religion in the way that he'd like go streaking if he was pissed drunk. I don't know. Fuck.
go streaking.
Yeah. Let's go streaking. Woo!
Yeah, that sounds like Cadius. Just run
Look
through
at my
the
Seren Ray!
just run. Praise
By
be
his
the
own,
goddess.
Just like stop.
There's my Seren Ray and there's my moon!
Oh no! Go
Oh,
burning
God.
hands a hobo with a nat 1. No.
Or hobo.
Do. Man,
That was
if
a
I had
fun
rolled really
party.
low, I would have burnt down this fucking
Here comes my
like
son.
place probably.
And then probably after a moon, yes.
'Cause- oh man, but I don't know if 11's bad enough.
11's
for
good.
I don't think
streaking.
that's
Best D&D party ever.
Well, 11, you could go streaking, but you just wouldn't get in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
You just wouldn't get
Yeah.
caught.
I ran pretty quickly because I
Well, if
had
you go
that eye
streaking and
patch.
not get caught
You-
by
look,
anyone, it's
You
not.
would just offend a lot of mothers and children, and that's kind of it.
He's
like-
just really
thing
used
is,
to having
he-
all of his heavy armor on, so he runs
Yeah.
really fast without.
He's stripped to the nude, forgetting he had that eye patch on, and then just ran super fast because of it.
Giselle sees you but knows you're not going to be like a danger, so she just face palms. It's like,
It's like, who's that naked man? Oh.
Can't
Uh,
recognize him.
Seeing
No.
this, Zanvin is also going to cast light on your penis.
God, we're not going into that territory.
No, don't stop.
Stop right there.
Too far. Jean's too busy getting to know his new rogue lady friend. Indeed. Anyway, moving along. past this part of it. Everybody recovers in the morning.
Okay, thank God.
Going
Do
to
I
stay
find
where she's-
everything?
Yes, you eventually gather up all your clothing.
Ooh.
Same
good.
same for Jenna. You eventually find all your stuff. Though you seem to be missing like the jacket you were wearing or whatever because it probably went over the side or anything like that. Jenna's missing like a boot. So she's a little peeved about that, but she'll get a new one. Totally worth.
It's just a boot. I
Anyway.
was just worried my enchanted stuff was gonna be like, whoa!
No, you're good.
Uh,
So, you guys sort of reassemble after the day for like I don't know breakfast or lunch or something. Sort of like, oh god, that was amazing, or oh god, why? All the stories trade hands and so forth, and you get very cold looks from the captain, Estrella. Some very cold looks from Nira as you're leaving. Not to mention. Actually, you haven't seen Jago, by the way, Rallic.
Yeah.
He's just not around.
I slink away as soon as I see the captain, like as quickly as humanly
Goodbye.
possible. Goodbye.
Shit, I was
Relic is
drunk.
not
It was an
looking.
accident. Don't kill me.
Relic is not looking for Jago.
No, but you don't see him.
Oh man, then you have to have like that awkward.
You remember that the fat kobold was talking about the followers of Felorian during the party last night, and that sort of stuff. You also get a message from Tanya, in fact. You as a group, like everybody's sort of at the table, like eating or whatever. And fellow
Lots and
runs
lots
up,
of bread.
sort of says like, Tanya wanted you guys to know that the new Dogmaster, you know who it is, wanted you guys to know that the group that came in last night with the big kobold guy, they were from Kindlewatch, or they came from Kindlewatch just recently. So you might want to take a closer look. I don't know really what's going on there, but it didn't seem legitimate, and Tanya wanted you guys to check it out, and the Magisters, civil unrest and so forth. It's kind of
Alright.
very, very weak premise of like, that sort of thing. But if you
I
guys
remember the fat kobold.
I remember
He
the fat
was
kobold.
fucking talking about shit. Man, I'm tired. Why do my legs hurt? God.
Zanvin is just like laughing to himself.
That kobold was talking about Felorian. That's what he was. Maybe followers. Yeah.
Talking about Failorian. Yeah.
Cadius is like, we should go dunk them.
Any mention of going and dunking people?
check it out.
That's up.
By the way, Cadius, if you want to know why your legs hurt, I'm gonna use project image or whatever it is to show what Cadius was doing last night.
You're just gonna like replay me running
Just
nude
replay it. You running nude.
really quickly.
As soon as
I wanna
John sees that,
I want to see the horror on Cadius's face
being with his rogue friends,
to
John
know
didn't
what
see
he
it the
did
first
last
time,
night.
and now he just sees a ghost of Cadius running naked, and he's just like,
It'd be more like I haven't done that since I was 8. Oh man.
If we're in the Dragon's Teeth doing
Yeah.
this, then Rogar is probably there too. you
Yeah.
know.
Definitely.
He's in the table next to us.
Definitely, like, close by. And you guys said you wanted to sort of hire him to
Yeah.
come along, so there's definitely sort of that aspect of...
I didn't know we were in the Dragon's Teeth. The bartender
Yeah.
just saw a naked Cadius run out the door.
Fun
So-
party.
Australia's really quiet right now.
So is Relic.
So you guys spend the rest of the day sort of recovering and wait a night and it comes the next day, so to speak. Just gonna fade a little bit of a time through, so to speak. And you get another message. This one looking a little bit more official from the magistrate's office, so to speak. The guy's dressed up a little bit more, and cravat, all that stuff. Comes in and says, "The magistrates wanted to talk to you about something that's happening within the city."
Alright, did she specify a time, or should we go right away?
Right now, anyone
Oh.
that you trust to bring with you.
Alright. Where's that dwarf from last night?
Where's the... Hey, Rogar.
Hey, you, Rogar, right? Yeah.
Zanvin's going to lift an eyebrow at Estrella and go,
I said
Anybody we
he should come
trust.
along sometime. Look.
Need comedy relief, and without stancing, don't make a nice meat shield.
I told him that we bring him along. At some point.
Mercenaries tend to be pretty reliable. on
Zanvin just
keeping
throws
their
his
word
hands
also.
up in the air and goes, whatever.
Look,
Also a
Merc, you
mercenary.
pay him, they shut up. Like,
If he dies, nobody's gonna miss him.
a funny dwarf. Hey, you wanna come along? Do some stuff? Poke things?
Gathers up his crap and
Oh,
walks
my
over
head.
to your table.
Cool. All right.
Alright.
So you guys make
Rogar
your way
has
to the
to look at
magistrate's
his
office.
schedule.
You guys make your way to the magistrate's office in the same way, walking through those hallowed tier 1 halls. Once you get there, the first tier halls, and you make your way to the office. Okay, Stanting's not there, and Rogar is. Rogar. So you guys make your way to the office. The magistress is in the place she often is when you find her like this. And she looks up at you guys and says, "Ah, good. You made your way here as quickly as possible. I like that. I don't know if you've heard recently, but this is something that I'd like to take care of immediately. And it's not something I can really tell the guards to go and do, if you know what I mean. A party from Kindlewatch just arrived. They claim to be, spreaders of knowledge about the other cities and political idealists, that kind of thing. Sort of a group of clerics. But I know for a fact that they are followers of Felorian. They are spreaders of dissension and evil, generally.
Can I just do a Cadius right here and just say what Cadius would probably say at this point? We gotta find them and kill them! Alright, let's go.
What's with the statue post, Jogon? Jogon doesn't move. He is an impassive warrior. He just stands there, stone still, amazingly. Anyway, so the magistress addresses you guys and basically says, I want them to go away. I wouldn't be averse to them leaving of their own accord, or hopping on a ship and sailing out of here, so to speak. But I do not want them to be here. If removing them means killing the whole lot of them, fine, I'll clean it up later. Make as much of a mess as you need to. Kill as many of the witnesses as possible, and I will deal with it.
Alright, I know our cleric friend will probably want to take a more violent approach because of the whole followers of Felorian aspect.
Cadius, the magistress just asked us to kill a whole bunch of followers of Felorian or get rid of them.
Yeah,
on
we're
ship.
basically hunting Nazis.
I believe you're muted.
You muted.
I see.
So, she says, keep in mind, you work for me, and, I will take care of you. Don't worry about the legality of any of the things that you might necessarily be doing. These people may seem innocent, they may seem harmless, but trust me, they are a danger to the city.
When did I ever worry about the legality of things?
Yeah, Zanvin's going to bow and
Oh.
go, don't worry, I'm used to, these kind of things.
Not really meant for you. Just
I'm gonna step forward with my newfound courage that I got back. Hallelujah.
After last night.
You like a
You got
very
eight,
dramatic,
you got courage now.
Liquid courage.
do a very dramatic bow and say, if you need anybody killed, just let me know, and pat the giant great sword on my back.
Go then. Go. Get rid of them. I think the order is clear. As I said, this isn't something I can say to the military, go and kill this whole group of people. But to you, my personal assistants, I think we can make an exception to that rule.
Obviously, you have the wrong military.
They have their own rules.
Just gotta work around them.
By
Which
the
is
way,
why
the
we're
dwarf's
here.
some mercenary that Estrella thought we should pick up.
I'm not concerned about the dwarf. Yeah, she just like doesn't really care that he's here or
Yeah, like I
isn't
know.
concerned by his presence.
What?
Well, I figured since this is an under the table kind of thing, and when I worked for the minister, we usually like to keep things, quiet. I'd let you in on who the stranger in the room was.
Of course.
Stranger in the room. What?
Who's the stranger? Let me kill him. I'll poke him with
She
my
means
sword.
you, Rogar.
Sword?
Dwarf.
No.
So I
Basically.
believe they've taken up residence in what used to be a temple, somewhere in the 46th tier. Could have been a temple to Serenre even. Looking to Cadius, sort of. Just go there and deal with it.
All right. Ugh.
Sarenrae.
So we'll get that
Yeah,
done
let's go.
Let's be
very
off then.
quickly.
Domino.
Thaddeus.
As usual, I will be grateful for your service.
Dwarf, you're a mercenary. Open the door.
That's
I
not-
open the door and I
that's
go
not how
through.
mercenaries work.
We pay you to do things for us. Open the door.
Again, not
Need
how
to get a new-
mercenaries work.
Jacket.
Okay.
Old woman over the side of the boat.
What?
Old woman over the side of the boat. Need to get a new jacket.
New jacket. Gotta get it. Stupid
Jacket's the least of my worries right now.
jacket was totally worth it.
Totally worth it. Gets glares. Maybe
If
not
only
worth
I
it.
could remember it.
Maybe worse.
Captain's mad at me. I'm sure it was good, but I don't remember.
Yeah, exactly. It was probably good if she's mad at me.
Making
Hey,
lots
maybe
of
the captain joined in and she just left in the morning.
making lots of noise from the crow's nest.
Oh
Anyway,
god.
I mean, he
um,
got a 19. Captain
Yeah,
could have
true.
joined.
anyway,
It's
I
on 20.
will switch you guys over to the right map.
If it was 20, I would have guessed like captain's quarters or some shit.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, so side lamp sights and forest. Good. Blowink.
Became a pirate porno.
No, it didn't. Shut up.
Shiver me boots.
Booty, no.
Shiver me timbers, and by timbers I mean penis.
Please.
The double entendres don't work if you have to explain them.
Please. The classiness.
Oops.
Dang it, Pat. You're supposed to be the cleric.
Cleric. You are a man of God.
You're a man of God. How dare you?
Classy of classy.
Okay,
Alright.
I'm good.
Top left, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
Okay. There we go.
Cody, that's the funniest thing you ever
Go
said.
forth, my chosen murder hobos. Go forth. That's awesome. Go forth, my chosen murder hobos. I'm gonna put murder hobos in my campaign. Fuck.
Okay,
Whoa,
assuming
man,
we
open
arrived
the
at the temple then.
Yeah. This is the place. You can hear on the inside of the big door that
I'm
there's
perception checking.
there's
Oh god.
there's clearly some talking going on.
I'm perception checking
Look at
around me
Josh.
to see if it's actually like a temple for Sarenrae.
Zemon's gonna look at John. Why do you need to knock? It's a temple.
Or should I knowledge?
Knowledge religion would be good.
Go in.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Why the hell is that not on
temples
my...
both
That's not on
thing.
my thing. God!
I don't know how you temple folk act.
Would I also know the symbol of Saren of
Well, I
Valor?
mean, the symbol of Sarenrae is around here. You know, like it's clearly it's clearly it used to be a temple of Sarenrae. Maybe fallen into disuse or whatever. It's like a public building now, but
Okay.
Well, Sean already knocked. I'm just gonna stand back here.
okay. As soon as you knock, one of the guys on the far side sort of opens the door and it's like you could come in. You know, like just gestures you in, like no problem.
Yeah, I'm just walking in.
There's a
Yeah.
pair of like fairly armored clerics, like that you see by the door there, and you can see the fat kobold at the front of the sort of little bread peasant gathering, there, talking about like the good news spread from on high and from far away, so forth, like bullshit. There's a couple of what looks to be, you know, sort of other clerics or other wizards or something, like to his left and right. There are a couple of doors off to the side that look like they lead to quarters or offices, and there is a big door that leads, obviously, to somewhere else.
I'm
Kill
going
'em all.
to. Well, I'm gonna slip into a seat and see what he's talking about to, verify the story a little just before.
A little bit.
I'll sit next to that tank.
Hey there, bread peasant.
I'm feeling a little confused because he thought we were gonna be met with resistance, so he's just following Estrella until she says to kill something.
Rogar, sit down.
He continues on sort of a monologue about about, you know, how there is one true, you know, path to take and so forth, and that there are heroes that walk among us who would seek to restore this path to its, you know, glory, and that we should help them in any way we can, so on, so on, so on. Kind of shit.
Okay, does he explicitly mention Phalorian?
Nope, he never says anything about Florian.
Alright.
I mean, you can always yell praise Florian.
Might be a bad idea. It's an idea. It's bad.
See how May responds with yeah.
How many respond with what?
Alright.
Kill
Are
the
we
ones that
allowed
go,
to go in
yeah.
these rooms, or would we get funny looks if we went into the side rooms?
The little one's probably funny looks. The big one, maybe not.
Okay.
Let's go in the big room. I like big
Yeah.
rooms.
I'm gonna walk in the big room. I just want to make sure we won't draw,
Too much attention.
boatloads of attention.
Yeah.
Caddy's just kind of quiet. He's kind of just pondering the situation at hand.
Pondering the situation, eh?
Zanvin
I'm glad we
is
went
more,
in here.
Zanvin is more muttering to himself. Oh, blue rugs with gold linen. Oh, just ugly.
Blue and gold goes together, just not this
Goes together for
saturated.
Kindle Watch.
Yeah, Kindle Watch.
Alright.
So you go into the other room and you can see there's clearly like a bunch of like the same sort of armored clerics, you know, like hanging out clearly, you know, on their off-duty time, so to speak. They're rather than like out on the streets preaching the word or whatever, hanging out here. And there's another big door that looks like it leads to a private study or
Oh.
whatever.
Private.
So-
Well,
I
private,
go over and sit down at
private,
this table.
not, you know.
Caddies goes over, sits down at this table, picks up, I guess there's a little glass of cup of mead there or something. I don't know.
It's
Anyways,
not
kind of
mead,
puts
it's
his arm
water.
down,
It's only water.
puts his arm down, just all honky dory, like this totally normal. It's like, what say you of Sarenrae?
I praise Sarenrae, you know, he says, sort of like, not sure how to exactly repeat to that, but he's like, Sarenrae is a fine example of a path to follow, you know, a very virtuous path, but there is only one true path, you know, that is the true path of righteousness.
Money.
Money of soul and possibility control. So I kind of lean back on the chair and put my legs up. I'm like, yes, the true path. Wait, what was that again?
You've come here without knowing the true path? Well, friend, let me explain to you.
Let me explain you a thing.
Long
Explain to
time
you,
ago,
I'm a Nazi.
A
Let me
long time
explain to you about
ago,
the Nazis.
the followers of Felorian. And then goes on this thing where the true path is definitely related to Felorian.
I see. I see. Phalorian. I've heard his name quite a few times.
Not yet. Not yet. Let's see what's in this other room first.
Yeah.
Perception for the door, you can hear the rustling of papers and the chitter chatter of old men.
Old men.
Let's talk to them first. And if we have to kill them, we kill
Do
them.
you guys
That's our
look
job.
like you're moving towards the door?
Yes, we're
I'm
moving
just
towards
meandering.
the door. I'm moving towards the door.
The
Okay.
clerics are looking at you weird because you're just like wandering into this room like a bunch of you all at once, sort of like meandering around in here.
Rallick just sat down and started just like, taking a drink of the water. It's up to
Knocking
you.
on the door.
You're knocking on the door?
Mm.
Okay. As you knock on the door, this guy pops out, sort of opens the door and says, "Yes, can I help you?"
Yes, I'm looking for the leader of this establishment. I need to talk to him on orders of the magistress.
I facepalm.
Yeah.
Oh, certainly. And he steps back into the room, closes the door, like doesn't invite you in at this point in time.
I step back.
Yeah.
And goes to-
Rallick shifts over to another
He shifts
chair,
over to
just
another
like
chair, just away from the door.
I don't see why that'd be a bad thing, but alright.
We're talking
Hello,
about
you
Nazis
evil
here.
cultists.
Hello there, evil cultists. I'm here to talk to you about the magistress.
Well, I mean, we're here to kill them anyways. So we either tell them that the magistress wants them out,
Yeah, but now they're.
or
now
we
they
fucking
know
kill
we're
them.
here. Now they
We're in
know.
a room full of armored clerics. Do you think they would care?
the divine favor will be mighty. And it won't be
Okay.
for our side.
So, the same guy. Hang on. The same guy sort of pops out the door, again, and opens the door itself to lead you guys in, and he's like, "Please come in if you want to speak to him." And sort of,
Rallick will glance at Astray, just like, should we?
I give him an eye.
Might as well deal
No
with the
words
boss
for it,
first.
just a
just a.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm like, Cadius, come on. We have to talk
I'll-
business.
Say my goodbyes to this cleric. I'll talk to you later.
I just don't want him alone out there.
He leads you guys over towards the desk at the far end of the room, like over here, and gestures towards the boy sitting behind the desk in like some very, what you would call like ornamental sort of robes. Like the guy's the kid looks like he's probably like 9 years old, and he's wearing like all this sort of very, very important looking sort of white and gold robe type attire. It's like an Ella. It looks like a human kid. It looks like a human kid, but very sort of delicate, And the person next to the desk, morality tugging children, probably evil. The person next to the desk looks like he's about to speak, like the guy with the staff there. But the child sort of raises a hand and stops him and says, like, "I heard you wanted to speak to me."
I'm staying
Yes.
back here.
You guys want to stand back there? Yes, I have a message from the magistress. Get out of the city. We do not want anybody of the followers of Felorian in the city, and we do not want them being spread.
Oh. Well, that's very close-minded of you. He says, sort of seeming a little bit confused, as to why people wouldn't want them there. Clearly he thinks, everything's fine. They're doing a good job, sort of thing, spreading the word. so on. I suppose if she wants us to leave, and then the guy at the front of the desk, you know, sort of turns around and says, "You have a right to be here. You know, we all do. We won't leave just because these ruffians come in here and say so."
It's not the ruffians that say so.
You do realize who the magistress in this city is, right?
Yes, I know, but we as a practicing religious group have our rights as any do to stay here. She
The
can't
world
just
is
force us to leave.
destroyed. You have no rights but what the magistress says. Leave the city.
There's a very hostile air, you know, sort of.
Mostly Xanfin.
We're not here for violence. That's why we walked in. We listened
What?
to a
We're
bit
not?
of your. Quiet. You and Jean will get along.
Rogar
a
and
lot.
Jean are just like, what? What is this? Just start leaving.
We walked in. We listened to a bit of what your preacher had to say. You know, meandered around. Maybe I know Caddy has socialized a bit, and now we're just here to bring the magistress's message. I'm not here to, you know, clean anyone out.
If it doesn't particularly matter what we feel in the situation, if she is fearful of you for what those of your following have done before, we're just here to give you the message and tell you that she wants you out of here before somebody has to do something.
Yeah, they did trap us in ruins once.
Yeah.
Mm.
There's a
Yeah,
tank
let's
there.
just say the followers of this city hasn't been very friendly.
I can't speak for everyone. The child sort of speaks up again, but we only do good work here, and we would like to stay and continue to do that work.
I'm sorry, but I've taken the word of a follower of Phalorian before, and while I am usually not one to stereotype, I would rather not be stuck in a situation like that again.
The stern-looking man in front of the desk, who's obviously like this kid's tutor or something, you know, like very, very much sort of like taking care of it. The kid seems reasonable enough, you know what I mean? Like not very knowledgeable, like definitely like, you know, a young kid, but reasonable, clearly well trained, you know, sort of etiquette wise. Anyway, so the man speaks up and he says, "Do you have any idea who you're telling to leave? The magistrate should be meeting with this boy herself. You know, this isn't just any boy. This is the one the one that you know as Phalorian. This is the reincarnation, I believe 29th reincarnation of Phalorian."
That's just precious. Zanvin is going to look at the kid and go, I didn't know I was in presence of somebody worshipped as an idol. Tell you what, we'll make a deal.
The kid just nods like somberly, like clearly this is the news that he has been given, you know, through his entire life.
Tell you what, we'll make a deal. Leave the city, but leave a letter with me that I will give to the magistress. Say what you want to try and convince her that you are a worthy people and should be able to stay in the city. That much I can do for you. But as for the magistress's orders, she wants you to leave as soon as possible. We will send out a letter saying if you can come back or not, and seeing if the magistress is swayed. Is that not reasonable? We'll even pay for your departure.
The kid looks to his tutor, so to speak, and says, you know, he looks to him for advice, and the tutor sort of shakes his head and is like, "Unless the magistress comes down here herself, I'm afraid we won't be going anywhere."
Do you know what tier this is? She's not gonna come down
here. He sort of
here.
shrugs.
Where they come from, tears don't exist.
I roll my eyes. The infinite rolling of the eyes is done.
Xander is just going to put his like fingers on his nose and just like he's trying to be as reasonable as possible. Like he even put down that whole I'll even give you some help here.
Yeah.
Just leave. I'm trying not to kill you. And this tutor's being an asshole.
Again, the kid seems fairly reasonable.
Exactly. Kid seems reasonable. Tutor's an asshole.
You know what, Phalorian the 29th something, you have the final say here, I believe, not this man that seems to think he knows best. You
Even though
are
he
the
doesn't
leader
even
here.
know this city.
The kid will speak up again and says, you know, in a sort of concerned voice, very, very gentle, you know, sort of concerned voice. Tutor Lazar has never taken me wrong before. If he thinks that you're trying to strong arm us out of here without reasonable cause, other than that you persecute us as a group, as a whole, then I can't really argue. I would happily talk to your magistress. In fact, take me to her and I would happily talk with her. But I can't leave here because we've been bullied.
Take you to talk to the magistress?
That's not actually not that bad of an idea.
Question.
It's debatable.
Yeah.
For you.
Glad nobody's yet to throw a punch.
Sir Reincarnate of Phalorian
Oh
and
god, here we go.
Tutor, have you obtained the proper rights? And I'm kind of like twitching, trying to keep it in. And
Damon's gonna
papers
put a hand on your shoulder to help you.
to rightfully spread your religion within this city. It is not one that we usually have, or usually enjoy, but one must have the correct papers signed by the magistress to be able to do such things. Otherwise, it would be considered illegal. I am not saying that you did this on purpose. It is possible that you didn't know. You seem new to Harn. And as such, we are asking you, not strong-arming you, to leave peacefully for now and possibly come back within the regulations of the law.
Roll diplomacy. Because that was pretty badass.
Yeah.
Can I, like, cast Diplo Enhancer? No, I can't because I didn't prepare it. Never mind. Oh, wait, no. It's right here.
D20 plus 0.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Wow. That's unfortunate
Damn.
for me because, well, I'm hoping that you have to fight through this because it's like.
I'm hoping we have to fight through this.
I don't want to kill a kid.
Well, yeah, I don't want to kill a kid. I mean, everyone else is fair game.
Yeah.
Fucking
So
kobolds.
many mages, though.
Fucking cool.
So many mages.
So many mages, though.
So, the kid is going to nod. He's, you know, like taking in what you're saying, sort of understanding the rule and so forth, and he says, "I understand that it's the rules and that we need the proper paperwork. We have applied for this permit. We have not been actively searching out new followers. We have not been spreading the word other than within these halls where people come and seek us out. You know, I do not believe that we have been acting against the rules. As I've said, I will talk to the magistress if you would let me. I believe that we could have a very, very knowledgeable conversation. You know, like the two of them. Like we have a great many things we could talk about to improve the city as a whole."
Elf, do I remember anything before the dancing last night? Like, just that part, like the conversation with the kobold we had there?
Roll perception.
Okay.
Roll how drunk off your ass was.
You remember that the fat kobold is the same fat kobold who's talking in front of the group right now outside, and you also remember that he was talking about the followers of Felorian, like, as a whole.
Yeah. Yeah. Rowlick will speak up then at hearing that they haven't been spreading the word and says, I actually talked with somebody yesterday, and he said specifically that he was spreading the good word, as he put it. So I can't really be sure if you know of it, but supposedly it's still been going around, with or without your knowledge.
I can't speak for everybody who works with us. They are free to pursue in their free time whatever it is that they wish. However, we as an organization do not currently search for new members actively.
Well, you see, that's the thing.
That's
You
an
should be
issue.
you should be responsible for your members and what they say, because that's kind of what the permits are for, isn't it?
I don't think you've ever applied for a, religious organizational permit. As much as I like to not be a judge of people's character, I
Just
think
kidding.
I perhaps know better what I'm allowed to do and what I'm not allowed to do.
Zanvin, do you want to just...
Sir, I kind of step in front of Zanvin here.
Thank God.
What? What
Still
exactly
patting
is
Cadius
it
on the back.
that you are guiding people to believe the true path is? Because some have skewed this slightly,
You are
which
right.
is why
You are right. There are those who have strayed from the true path. The ways that we are taught and the ways that I teach are that evil, it can never be tolerated, but only evil, not he sort of goes on this little talk about how, like, evil is bad, sort of thing. Like, all acts of evil are, regardless of if it's a good person who acts in an evil way, that's still evil, and, like, that we teach that we must be good to each other and good to everyone and so forth.
Zanvin's going to pat Cadius on the back for him to look at him.
Yep.
And nod. That's a go fucking get 'em boy nod.
He's not in the right position for burning hands, you
You need to
see.
take a 5
yeah,
foot
but
step
it's
up.
not about burning hands. It's about the fact that not everybody in the followers of Phalorian is a douche nozzle.
I know, right? Moral
Yeah, but
dilemma.
what is their definition of evil?
Because the biggest problem Cadius has with the followers of Phalorian is that they're a derivative of the followers of Sarenrae. So it's like, you betrayed Sarenrae, but you're trying to follow it. But I could maybe turn you back, which is what I want. It's not happening. Oh.
This is why I love this situation, because I've basically presented you with a 9-year-old kid who you reasonably should probably kill if he were like a 20-year-old, like, leader of the cult sort of thing.
Exactly.
I absolutely fucking love this situation, you know what I mean?
And I wouldn't just, like, immediately start murdering everyone either, because...
Yeah.
I didn't expect that you would, like, come in and just be like, I stabbed the guy who opened the door for me, like...
I sliced him in half. Just like, what?
Thank you for opening the door.
It's a good thing you didn't let the dwarf knock on the door then.
Oh,
How
man.
does the dwarf knock on the door? Headbutt it?
Alright, well, Cadius,
Just
we're
kicks it
following
open.
your lead here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm following Cadius because he's the...
I've
the
tried
religious
talking to
man.
the kid. I was as reasonable as fucking possible. If he doesn't want to, Zanvin will kill a kid.
See, I feel like it's not the age that matters, it's the fact that there's so many mages that, or what look like mages in this
Yeah.
room.
Let's
But
bury
it-
me
it
some
doesn't
bases.
It's not really the person, it's the fact that we'd have to fight what look like 5 or 6 mages.
That's my main worry, actually.
So
I'm just gonna like charm person Jean and murder the entire party.
Oh god.
yeah, it'd be pretty bad. I have no like D spells. That's like not a cleric thing apparently. um, all right. So you understand people have been swayed from your path. Obviously, I'm annoyed because that wasn't what I was getting at, but he came in with that, and I was like,
Uh,
and you will not leave by the request of the magistress because people of your organization have been doing things illegally. That is correct?
Zanvin's going to start listing off dates and times of
Like
bombings
offenses?
that the followers of Florian's have done. 3 of them being his concerts.
he's you know, the boy's basically gonna reply like, I will gladly listen to the magistress's request from the magistress's own lips, but we are equals, you know. It is not fair to send messengers like this.
Well, there are safety
Equals?
concerns. Yeah, equals, I know, right?
I wish I was an equal.
This kind of makes
The
Zanvin
magistress.
mad. He's going to look at the kid and go, she is the ruler of a whole city. How are you equal with that?
He states very simply, I'm the 29th reincarnation of
That doesn't
Valori."
mean shit to me. Zanvin is getting pissed just by the whole he is equal with the magistress kind of thing.
I'm sure you also don't care about the rulers of the other cities, but they are her equal as well.
Yeah, I would recognize their authority.
I would
Especially
too.
if I was in their city.
But you are a leader of a very small group who supposedly destroyed the world in the first place. You are nowhere equal. You're lower than me.
This kid has clearly been trained very well in like how to just remain calm in a social situation. Like his
Yeah.
expression doesn't change like at all. Like he
I know exactly the
Ah.
feeling that this kid is giving off.
All right,
just
please,
Yeah.
can we just...
he's
can we-
just it's just like very reasonable, very calm, sort of like he looks, you know, totally. It looks kind of weird because he's like this little kid in like very fancy robes and like sort of very dressed up.
I turn around and I start walking away. So I push past Zanvin. I get to Jean. I put my hand on him, like on his shoulder. I'm just kind of like, don't kill the kid.
And that's my cue.
Kill them all.
Roll
Go after
initiative.
John, go after the tutor first.
Yeah.
Hoping for surprise round. Oh, 21.
No.
Lucky you.
No, as soon as violence starts happening, like everybody is ready.
Oh, violence started happening. Yeah, okay. Never mind then.
Oh, shit.
Put your initiatives in, gentlemen.
Oh,
You know what's great about level 6 wizards?
fireball.
Level 6? That's so rude.
Yeah, really.
We're all level 5.
We're all level 5.
I didn't
That's
say
why
they
we
were-
didn't want to fight this elf.
I didn't say they were all level 6.
You just
You know
said
what's
what's great
great-
about level 6 wizards.
That's all I said.
As in
I don't
You
plural.
know what's great about wizards who get third level spells?
Lots of stuff.
Guys, just stay next to the kid. They can't fireball their own kid.
That's okay. Once Cadius gets third level
Yes, they
spells,
can.
Unless he has fire resistant ornate clothing on.
That's a good
Yeah,
point,
but
Bob.
he's still getting hit by a fireball.
That's a good point,
That
Bob.
happens.
That is
Yeah,
still
but
attacking
fire
their
resist
own
and selective
prodigy.
spell, probably.
the tutor probably knows this guy's fake.
Let's meta.
If not-
this
That's
is not
actually
as
really-
good as I thought.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure the tutor knows the guy's fake anyway. He might blow him up and just, find a new kid.
Oh yeah,
so.
I mean this kid is definitely not a reincarnation of Felorian. You
Oh,
guys know
no.
this for a fact. Like as much as maybe the kid believes it because he's been like brainwashed into it. Like
Mhm.
you guys know that that's almost like an impossibility. One thing you know about Felorian is that he'll never come back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like he
that
permanently destroyed
he
himself.
permanently destroyed himself and his soul and his being and his, everything.
Turns out he's a statue in Florian's image, so he can project his consciousness.
God, that'd be terrible.
The image of Felorian's 9-year-old self.
Roger, you're first. Or Rogar.
Roger, what?
Rogar.
Roger.
Go, Roger. Go.
Roger.
Go, Roger.
Go, Roger.
Oh, the kid does shit?
Here
Wait a minute.
and
Well, the kid has a turn.
Might not
attack
do anything, but he has a
this
turn.
wizard.
Oh no. Oh no. Don't be what I think it is. Don't do it.
Don't do what?
What, fireball? Or dominate person? Wait, hold on, I gotta check out what spell that is now.
I just meted a bit, but I'm not gonna say anything, and I really hope it doesn't happen.
Did you? I want to know what it was.
No, it's okay.
Tell me.
Because if I tell you, you're gonna do it, and I don't want to.
Tell me.
No,
You can't be
I'm
like,
assuming I
oh
don't
my
hit.
god, and then not. Do
I just
it.
don't want it to happen because it would be very bad.
Okay,
Oh,
eight,
thank
eight,
God, level 4.
8 to hit, sadly, no good.
I mean, they're wizards, so they don't
Australia,
have
you're
too
up.
much.
Well, I mean, they're also
All
flat footed, but
right.
it's still not
They
enough.
may, in fact, be clerics.
They may also be clerics.
They
yeah.
may, in fact,
Either
be
way.
clerics.
Alright, hold on, does that count as flanking?
No.
No.
Yeah.
He has reach.
Yeah, because he has reach, though.
He has
He has reach, yeah, I'm wondering which square I'd rather be in. Okay. And then I'm gonna attack. No bonuses.
So good.
Thing is, he can't hit.
Oh.
Ooh.
Cool.
Holy
And
no.
not confirmed.
No confirmation.
Oh,
Thank.
confirm.
Well, I wasted a 1 on a confirmation, so I'd rather have
That's
that.
yeah.
Okay, 16 damage.
Okay, 16 damage to this guy. He does not like your damage. Okay. Kid's turn. The kid is going to, as soon as the violence starts, he's going to, like, get up out of his chair sort of thing, like he's been sitting at the desk, and just, like, back off into the corner. That's pretty much it. Like, he has his hands up, like he totally, isn't going to get involved.
Nope.
Starts pulling out wands.
Oh boy. that'd be the
Out of his
worst.
sleeves, just like...
Here,
Alright.
Shakes
here
his
they are. You
sleeve
can
and
have them.
Everything useful.
Like 12 wands come out.
Okay. So, this guy is going to... Hang on, I need to open something that I totally forgot to open.
Take a step
pages.
back.
5-foot step and burning hands.
Well, yeah, there is that. Not even 5-foot step, just here. Burning hands, Caddy, Sandvin, and Jean.
We'd get ups, but that'd be good burning heads.
Yeah.
Would we get A-ups?
Yeah,
Does
we
burning
would.
hands provoke?
Yeah.
I know some don't. Like, some spells don't.
Yeah,
so.
some don't.
Pretty sure burning hands does. Maybe it doesn't.
I should know.
I think.
Yeah, you
should.
should know.
You should
But you've
know.
always been away. I'll double check.
Hang on, burning hands.
I think it doesn't, but
I don't see.
If
it
it
doesn't
says
say.
if it says it does, like if it doesn't say anything, then it should because it's a spell.
It should, yeah. Alright, that's cool.
I
It
mean the whole.
doesn't say.
Kid pulls a bison from his sleeve, indeed. So
Turns into an emperor walrus.
this
Kid
guy's
turns into Emperor Walrus.
this guy's gonna do that. He's gonna stand here and burning hands the crap out of you guys.
Oh. Burning hands is a close attack, so no provoking.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
So Cadius, Zanvin, and Jean get hit with fire. Make your
well.
reflex saves.
Was that? Did I have to?
Alright.
I thought I had to.
no.
Oh no, that's a different cone. Okay, I thought he was one step to the right. He moved. I don't have to. Yay!
Saves 15. I don't know what his thing
I'm
is.
glad I used a 1 on that reflex save. Then I'm gonna need that.
Okay.
Wasting all the ones.
Yeah. I thought he was one step to the right. That would only hit me and Cadius.
So
Oh wait.
reflex. None of you made your save.
Wait, Ralik doesn't need to.
I don't need to.
roll.
I know.
We already figured that out.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good.
But none of you made your save because 15 is not high enough.
Yeah, it's probably like
so
17.
you each take 11 damage.
Yay!
Also, Cadius, you have Burning Hands that does like 1,000,000 damage. It says max 5d4 in the spell. Is there like
That's
some
why
way
he
you
has-
got around
Yeah,
that?
I have 5d4.
He's rolling
Plus
5
10.
d4 plus
Oh,
10.
okay.
He gets like a lot of elemental bonuses,
Oh.
like plus per die rolled and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
plus per
Yeah.
die roll of fire, man.
Geddes.
Yeah.
I was just making sure.
Yeah, no problem. Like my roll is 5d4. I'm going to. Where's this buddy? There's this buddy. There's that guy. I'm gonna take a book out of the good man himself. I'm gonna take a 5-foot step back. Cast Hold Person on this man here.
On that guy. All right.
Yeah.
What's the will save?
I believe it's 16.
Okay.
4 and 2. Yeah.
Hold person the kid so we can cootie.
No.
No!
What
We're
are you
not
doing?
gonna grind the kid.
We're not killing the kid.
He makes his will save.
Okay, no problem. Well, is problem, but I can't do anything about it.
It's a problem, but it's
His big problem.
expected.
Hey,
Is-
whatever.
Is problem, but can't do.
As
Uh,
expect.
hang on. I'm looking at stuff. Why you gotta be like this? Spells. Alright. This guy is going to cast Acid Arrow at Rogar.
Jesus.
That is because
Right?
reach. Yeah.
Oh my
That's
god, that reach though. Yeah.
And then if you hit him, just make concentration check.
Alright, up him.
Reach is so good.
You hit him.
Oh.
Okay.
What
Sorry.
is the
not-
crit range on a Gladius?
It's a glaive. I think
20.
it's just 20.
Oh, it's a
Glaive,
glaive.
I think, yeah.
Okay. It's not a Gladius. I'm crazy.
Gladius is a tiny
Gladius.
sword.
I know it's a tiny
He's
sword.
using
Right?
Gladius on a stick.
Reach. Extendo rubber arms.
So roll damage.
It's a
Fuck.
Gladius on a ski.
Dice
DDA
plus
arms.
strength mod, right?
Yeah.
Just make sure. 11.
Nice. And then I'll have him make a concentration check.
Is it 10 plus damage or?
I think so. I
Yeah.
plus spell level
Okay.
maybe, but I honestly don't
But
know.
he's
How.
also got points in concentration. So.
Yeah. He's got like combat casting probably and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He makes his concentration check, so the spell still goes through.
No.
So it is going to deal. It's going to deal 7 acid damage to you now, and then the acid is going to last each round. It's going to last another. Ooh. For every 3 kestrels. Okay. It's going to last another 1 round. And it's going to deal you 2d4 again on the next turn, basically.
Okay. So my turn or his turn?
His turn, but if he dies, then it'll still happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
Because it's on you.
Okay.
I just wanted to know when.
This guy's turn, Burning Hands. Zanvin and Jean.
For reference on concentration checks, it's 10 plus spell level plus damage taken for future.
Doesn't that? No, never mind.
So Phoenix makes his reflex. What about... Oh, Raven's refreshing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Raven has the refreshinator. Whoa.
He's good. 23.
Okay, both
It's
of you
pretty bad.
take only 5 damage.
Pretty snazzy.
It's getting hot in here.
It
With all these
is.
burning
It's a
hands.
lot of fire.
It's getting hot in here. Let's take a few-
Oh my god, this guy is so stark. He's gonna 5-foot step there, and he is going to smack you in the face.
With a quarterstaff, I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
Yeah.
Alright, AC 19.
Burning hands, burning hands. I smack you in the face.
What's your AC?
19.
Oh, that was close.
That dude failed mage school.
Jean, your turn.
Oh, thank goodness for
Failed mage.
the little cape.
Failed mage school.
Gonna pop my rage because I am feeling a little warm.
Going
from
hard.
Lots of fire. 5-foot step and then power attack dunk. This guy in front of me.
Power attack dunk.
Remember, you do not have your collar anymore, technically speaking.
Ples dunk.
Oh, okay, that probably hits.
Come on and slam, and welcome,
Welcome
to
to
the
the
jam.
jam.
Nope,
Does
it doesn't.
20?
Go fuck
Nope.
yourself.
20
Really?
doesn't hit?
Nope,
He's flat-footed.
Jesus.
I don't care.
Okay.
Well,
I
that,
have to keep getting new suits. Yeah.
that doesn't bode well.
Rallic.
Closest target, this guy. Attack. One bonus there, don't bonus there. So 25 to hit for 14 damage.
25 to hit for 14 damage. 25 hits and 14 damage to which guy? That guy?
Yep, guy the burning hands earlier.
Okay, he takes the damage. Good, good, good. You guys are gonna have to hang on 1 second. I'm just checking something.
Oh.
Uh,
So
okay.
good.
All right. So good. All right. So now it is Zanvin.
Zenvin's going to 5-foot step here and use Thunder Call right here. And since that's 10 feet, that's 10 feet. Kid doesn't get hit. Good. All three of these guys has to make a Fortitude save of 18, or they'll be stunned.
Okay.
All right. Do you have the shaping whatevers to?
I do indeed.
Okay, perfect. Just making sure.
Okay.
I'm
So
guessing
Jean
to
doesn't
not
get
hit Jean and Relic.
Yeah,
One makes
actually
it.
15
This
if
guy
you would.
makes it, but the other two don't.
Okay. But all of them take damage,
Okay.
so they all take 6 damage.
Cool.
Meanwhile, that lonely guy in the back right-hand corner.
I want to play with you guys too.
You want to play too? It'll be fun. All right.
1,
Says no.
2,
Puh.
3,
Pull.
4.
Pulls no.
Here we go.
This guy's turn. He's gonna move up here and magic missile Estrella.
Okay. Ow.
Magic missiles suck. I hate
Quick,
them.
make a reflex. Oh no.
9
no.
damage.
Ow.
No, maybe he can make it. No,
Pow!
you're hit. It doesn't matter. You're
That
dead.
guy passed mage school. You just have to learn how to do magic missile.
No
you
mage
don't.
guy,
You just
no.
have to learn how to cast shield.
Hashtag mage guy.
Yeah, just learn how to immediate action cast
Okay,
shield.
so this guy's turn in front of Jean. He is gonna throw his quarterstaff on the ground, put up his dukes, and get ready to fucking roll you. Alright, here we go.
Oh no.
Listen to mage.
Oh.
It's
This
fun.
ain't-
Oh,
This ain't no mage, son.
I
It's my
figured that
face
was
when not
coming
me.
once he
I
said
love
20
it.
didn't hit. I was like,
Yeah,
there,
I was like,
there's,
well,
this
he's
is like,
not a
Let
mage.
me put it this way. He also has a plus 12 fort save.
Yeah, when it was like 20 didn't hit, I was like, okay, so it's either not a mage or he has some immediate action armor thing.
Okay, so he's gonna flurry of blows.
yep.
Monks, how do they work?
Just because I said he was a tutor didn't mean he was a wizard.
He had a quarterstaff and a robe. It's like, that's what you're supposed
Could
to
have been a
assume.
monk.
And he beats you to death.
Exactly. It's the reverse rule of never dress your wizard like wizards.
Never looked like a wizard, man.
Always
Run,
look like
you
a wizard.
bear.
Okay, I missed on the. Wait, what's your AC, Jean?
Raging 13, I think, isn't it?
13? Why aren't you talking?
I think he's muted. I don't know.
I think someone's mowing the lawn again.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
all right. So
Uh,
I hit with the first one. I hit with the second one, and then flurry of blows.
Oh my god.
Basic
Actually,
punch.
with flurry of blows, I got another one, but that one misses. So hit with the first one, hit with the second one. Need to confirm critical for the second one. Confirms critical.
Oh, God.
I'm really surprised.
So let's do this. So that's 1. Then I gotta see the crit chart because I gotta roll a d50.
This is fun.
Oh god, that's a high d50.
Punches out Jean's lung.
Jean gets
Jean.
killed by Monk? What?
Immediately after being set free.
so gonna
It's alright.
happen.
It's alright. It's alright. It's alright.
He'll be fine.
He's got this. I believe in John.
Those eyes. Oh.
Jean,
Oh
Cat.
no.
what?
Elf eyes just. so high roll.
The critical is your target's hand is shattered, breaking bones and sending their weapon flying 1d3 squares in a direction of my choice.
Oh god.
So
You have
it's,
yoga swords, right?
it's gonna fly 3 squares to here.
And
Does it
chop
hit
that
the
guy's
stun
head
mage?
off.
Does it hit the stun mage?
So that's
Does
where
it
your
hit stun me?
that's where your sword is at.
Does it hit the stunned mage because of the giant flying sword?
And yeah, basically you took a broken hand there. And hang on, I'm still rolling damage.
He's Tyr.
And
He's become
He's
Tyr.
finally Tyr.
no, he didn't lose his hand. He broke his hand.
Don't
It's
even care.
fine.
It must be amputated.
So you take a total of 23 damage.
What kind of healer are you, Caddy?
This guy in like plain robes just threw his staff down, put his fist up, and just went ta 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 ta, like fist of the North Star in your chest. You know what I mean? Like,
And your hand, apparently.
yeah.
And apparently you tried blocking with your
tried
hand.
blocking
just like grabbed your wrist and just broke it and like threw your sword away. Like, this guy's a badass.
Never block with your arm, Sean. Block with the blade.
Tudor Lazar, man. Tudor Lazar is an awesome badass. Okay, Rogar, go.
Kill him.
Go. I'll poke the guy that acid arrowed me, because acid.
Ow!
Acid.
Okay, you hit him.
So close to a crit.
8 damage.
What's your strength? Only 2?
Strength is 14.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so 2 modifier. Estrella,
Okay.
your turn.
What about your BAB? You should be. Okay.
You don't
that's
have
the-
extra damage.
You don't have damage.
his attack roll. I mean, it has a +5.
Oh no, it's a -2 when you're wielding a tower shield.
Yeah.
Oh,
I already
right.
asked.
That's
Oh.
it. That's it. Okay.
Okay.
I
Got a
forgot when
5-foot.
Power shield
He's a
specialist.
fighter. It should be 5.
Actually, I'll 5-foot
Yeah,
step right here.
mine's
Seven.
Power shield.
4. I don't know where I was before, but I'm there now. And I'm gonna
I'm,
attack.
I'm here now.
Another almost crit.
You hit that guy.
Another 1.
8 damage.
I'm wasting the ones.
No, wait. That's her confirmation to
That's
crit.
my con.
Oh,
that's my confirm for crit.
Okay.
That's why she rolled a 20.
6 damage.
Okay. Cool. Kid's basically staying where he is, but he seems enthused by the fact that Jean just got his shit kicked. Alright.
Damn it.
This guy's stunned, he can't do balls. Caddy is. How long are they stunned for, by the way?
1 round.
One
Oh,
round.
okay, only 1 round? Okay.
But I do damage too, which is
Yeah, Caddy's.
It's good.
I'm gonna take a 5-foot. Oh my god. Boop, boop. This is totally 15 feet. Oh yeah. Oh, that's 20. There you go.
I can do that like 8 times a day.
That's a burning hands right here.
Don't set the books on fire.
That's a burning
I may in
hands.
fact set that book on fire.
Hit
I
it.
apologize.
Hit it. No, Durgandongs, volume 17.
Oh, 19.
That one's a rare condition.
Give him all the
17
relic.
saved for half. Reflex. On those 2 dudes.
Those 2 dudes both fail.
Yeah.
And, that dude is dead. And so is that dude.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
You basically just go like, they're stunned, they're like reeling from the music that Zanvin has played, and then you're just like, BAH! And then
I'll show you burning hands. Oh no!
fall
Send them
over.
Fuz Rodad and then Caddy's crisp them.
Okay, this guy's turn, so Rogar's gonna take
Really
2
quickly, high
D4.
five to Cadius.
Hotcha.
So Rogar, you take 4 damage from the acid arrow,
Okay.
and then this dude's gonna step in and try and beat you around the head.
No, my only weakness.
Stepping
Always the
forward.
stick hits.
I thought acid arrow
So
was
what's
your only
what's your
weakness.
AC?
My AC is 24.
He actually hit you.
No.
His weakness.
Is he
the
a monk
quarter
too?
staff.
Multi-class
Yes.
monks.
His weakness, random wizard.
So you
hits.
take 6 damage from a stick to the head.
Pink.
This is all I could think of. Oh!
You didn't lose the call. You're in the call. Okay, there we go.
Lost the call. Back.
Great.
Lost the call.
Great
Okay.
part about dwarves, though, they have a really
All right,
thick
this guy.
skull.
This guy's gonna 5-foot step back and burning hands Estrella.
God.
Rude.
God.
Bob just
Ow.
dropped.
I know.
Poor Bob.
Oh.
Your camera.
Oh,
no,
your
it's just his
camera
then.
dropped.
13 damage.
Oh. Okay.
Ow.
John, your turn.
So I'm going to use my knockback rage power against this guy for being a jerk. It's basically a bull rush, but I don't take any out for it.
Okay.
You could just draw one of your smaller great swords.
What do
Okay,
you
that hits him.
For
And
every
one
5 that goes over his CMD, he gets knocked
Oh wait,
back.
that's his CMD, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Not his AC.
It may
I
not hit
hope
him.
it isn't
I
28.
feel like that should hit even a monk, unless it's
Well,
a
it depends on what class.
It depends
slash
what
race
kind of monk
slash,
he is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Slash if he's a cleric with buffs or not. Slash whatever.
36 versus Bull Rush or Trip.
Okay, that. You're not bull rush.
And-
You
GG.
Wait.
You
Wait.
slam your shoulder into the side of this guy, and he's like, "Fuck that."
Okay, yeah. I remember.
Your
Yeah.
rage power says the same as bull rush. I'm guessing.
It says this, once per round, the barbarian can make a bull rush attempt against one target.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it's Bull Rush.
As
So,
long as it says same as bull rush, is bull rush, or whatever. If it says it is this power, acts as bull rush, but isn't,
Don't
totally
step
legit.
towards me.
I'm taking a 5-foot step back because I need to slowly get towards my sword.
You can't use it for shattered
You can't even
hands.
use it with the shattered hand.
Well,
Wait,
you
is
could-
it your lefty
Take
or right?
minuses. Actually,
matter.
he can use it with one hand.
Yeah.
It's a larger
Relic.
weapon than himself. He can't actually do that. He can do it with one of his smaller great swords.
Relic, your turn.
I mean, this guy
Go
just
attack.
beat up John, so I mean, let's go. I'll do it.
I'll step
I'll
into
get my
your
hand
range. What you don't actually know is he has reach. What?
Hey,
It's got
Bear,
like
get the graveyard
aberration,
ready.
like aberration extending
Pardon?
arms.
Get the graveyard ready.
And I'm get the graveyard ready. And I'm
Yeah.
attacking. 23 to hit for 10 damage.
Yeah,
Man,
I'm at
that
like
i-
29 health.
That actually hits his AC. So, congratulations, you've gotten through.
I landed a hit. Victory.
Slices
The
a nipple.
question is,
But
does he
he's
have
lying.
damage reduction?
Huh, you're no Renzo.
No, the real question
Renzo's
is how much
nipple.
HP does he have? All right.
That too.
Judging by the
Zanvin.
36, more than I can do before he kills me.
Zanvin's going to step back over here.
He's gonna
and-
take your scythe and break it over his knee.
What is
That's
it?
fine. He can do that.
Hold on. I forgot. Inspire courage. Inspire courage. Yes.
Oh, alright, I forgot the bonuses to this.
Inspire courage.
Which is +2 plus
He didn't-
2 for damage and attack.
Inspire anything yet?
Yay!
All right, this dude is just gonna magic missile Astray again.
Ah,
A magic
ow.
missile or burning hands?
Magic missile.
Magic missile.
No, he's like way over there.
Yeah. So 8
Oh.
damage.
8.
Ow.
This dude's
God.
turn. Rallic steps up to the plate. This dude gets ready to
Douchebags.
fucking flurry of blows.
Let's go. I gotta keep John from
Alright,
getting
it's
murdered by him.
1, 2. Oh shit. That's not what I wanted.
17.
God.
Oh geez, somebody save Estrella.
Okay, so the first 2 are hits.
Okay.
So you're gonna take. They're not crits though, so it's gonna be 15 total damage.
Okay.
Oh god.
So he just like breaks your nose. All right, Rogar.
Rogar.
That was the kidney. Oh,
This room is pretty brutal. The other rooms are not nearly as brutal.
My first step.
I thought we might as well go to like the back first and deal with the hardest before we were
Raven.
weakened.
Honestly, like
Yeah.
this monk is OP. Like he is.
Raven, I
so
think I know
strong.
what class of monk he is from when I was reading about thinking of making a monk, so
I honestly don't care. I just
I
want to kill
believe it.
him.
It's amazing. I love it.
Oh yeah, I believe it. I mean,
Look, Cody.
wouldn't I?
You
think
don't
believe
have
it.
to
I don't
read
even.
about.
Well, what's great
your
is I
enemies
don't
to kill
even.
them.
I don't even care if you believe it. It's just fact because I said so.
Yeah, it's
Plus
No, but I-
two from
Hey,
inspire?
hey,
Bull rush
he could
thing.
be like level
Yeah,
12.
let's do.
We don't even know.
the
Wow,
bull
we
rush
still
thing
lost
is
the
why he
camera.
has like ridiculous CMD against bull rush.
It's cool. Do your turn, Bob.
I just did.
I don't see it.
Oh, I don't see the roll.
He's lagging.
Dang it. Oh well. Happens.
Dang burb.
Dang it, burb.
Herb, come back to us.
Oh, I gave away my cure
Oh, oh.
potions. Yeah, we probably should have stacked up on healing supplies. I always
I
forget
see.
that in every single campaign I'm
We
in.
really should do that more often.
Yeah.
I mean, I have healing spells.
We were a little drunk, but I mean, we should
I
have
can
thought
do
of that.
that for you guys, but
What do
other
you
than
need to fix
that,
your hand? Rest.
Do you see the roll now, Alf, or do I need to?
Would
do
healing
it?
magic-
I do
magic
see it.
fix that?
13 sadly doesn't hit anything. Would magic healing fix it? No, it's like broken bones, so it's not like oh he has a flesh wound and I just heal it with my magic. It's like it'll heal over time.
You gotta set
Restoration?
them.
Heal checks.
You
Oh,
can
happy
heal,
time
you
for
can heal
you.
check it. Yeah, Estrella.
Ow, this guy.
This dude just over here magic missiling your ass.
Can you charge him?
I can charge him, but he hasn't taken damage, so I don't want to like split the damage and then get wrecked by that guy's
Dude,
magic
Attack
missiles.
that dude.
Yeah. I'm gonna go up and attack this dude. God. 18 hit,
18 does indeed.
12 damage.
There you go. He's dead as fuck.
Eat shit.
Motherfucker.
Rapier to the chest. That's where the heart
Uh.
is. Alright.
Quickest way to someone's heart.
Blade through
Between the two
chest.
ribs, right about here.
Okay. Kid, once again, not doing anything. Caddies.
I am going to step over here. And I'm going to
Channel?
heals Magooches. Yeah, channel. Yay!
Yeah!
Everybody heals for 4.
Hey, that's 4 life I didn't have.
I'm now up to just under half.
Alright. This
I was
dude.
11 damage.
This dude's just gonna 5-foot step forward and burning hands.
No.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
I stepped over
Xanvin.
there so people wouldn't hit me.
Not a good plan, really.
So
Cody,
reflex,
shut up.
reflex from Murder on Xandon.
Fuck you, Cody. 23 again.
Nice.
Well done, reflex.
Oops. Wrong.
You should probably roll a d20.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hey!
23.
never mind, you're good.
Okay then. So
Me and Roger are
you
ninjas.
both take 6 damage.
Thank you for that 4.
Jean.
I'm I don't even know.
Draw one of your smaller great swords.
Yeah, I
Jean!
don't.
Jean!
Do
Kill it!
that too. Kill it.
Kill it
Gonna
before
pull out-
magic missiles me again. Ow.
I'll pull out my. Can I charge that far? Oh, I totally can. I'm gonna pull out my one of my medium great swords, and then charge this guy.
Okay, so you're just rocking the one-handed medium greatsword.
Yeah.
Motherfucker!
Should roll a
Right.
D100 to see which hand you broke.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. Which one's your main? First, which one's your main? Oh, goddamn it.
He uses both, so it doesn't really matter much.
Yeah, he's kind of ambidextrous.
All right. Well, it doesn't matter then. Left hand.
Okay. So roll. Okay, so we have Inspire Courage. It's +2/+2.
Yeah.
Are
Mm-hmm.
you within range? Yeah.
It sounds.
Should-
fun.
It's just
Yeah.
like wherever you can hear Xanvin.
All right, so
Okay.
7, 8.
If I mute Xanvin, it doesn't work. Like if I do like silence. Or
Yeah.
something.
Oh my god.
Ouch.
But don't
That
I get to make, like-
14 though.
You tried.
Oh my god, it doesn't hit. You're so close, but it doesn't.
Oh wait, that should be 16. I didn't have my charge bonus.
Oh, well, you're good then.
Oh, there you go.
Yay!
Hey!
Yay!
And you added the Inspire, or?
Yeah, I added the Inspire, forgot the charge.
Well,
Hmm,
that
I know.
inspired your damage too, my friend.
Yeah. Okay. So
Remember, it's a medium great sword. in
yeah,
one
I
hand.
dropped it.
2d6. You're still raging, aren't you?
Yeah.
Boom, 16 damage. Guy does not look happy.
Now he is a threat rather than I.
He looks negative happy. Ralik, your turn.
Taking punches, combat expertise attack.
Combat.
Combat expertise, that it negates the bonus to attack
An
from Inspire.
invigorating Donnybrook.
26
Oh.
for 15.
You hit him.
Go Relic.
Like rolling the high numbers. Seriously.
This is what we
This
need.
guy's gonna break you over his little finger in a second. Xandon.
Hold on 1 second.
Hold on.
All right, so glitter
He
dust.
has more moves than Flurry of Blow. Are you glitter dusting him? You fucking asshole. Alright. What's the save? It's Will, right?
Will.
For-
It's Will.
Yep. Will 18.
Oh, dude, I can make that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
Fuck.
Alright.
He's a monk. I mean,
So
That's
this
right.
guy is gonna Burning Hands Jean. He's gonna 5-foot step back and Burning Hands Jean.
6. Okay, sweet.
So you make a reflex, so that's 5 damage.
I knew we can count on you.
Okay, this dude.
meanwhile, I'm getting punched in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Caddy is
Relic, you
delegated
should
to
be able to
heal bot.
1v1
No.
this guy. What are you doing?
Yeah, get.
I don't think I can. I was hoping one of you would do something.
Do I want to get near that?
Bitch, this dude has all the saves. I'm not doing anything.
This dude is all the same.
I'm taking care of all the spellcasters first because I don't want to deal with them, honestly. Like, they're more dangerous than
yeah.
monks.
Well, he broke Jean's hand, so I don't know about that.
Let's see.
Crit roll that.
What if I had
Something
both hands?
else.
You know what? I'm
will-
just gonna flurry of blows you again.
Okay.
Why
Nice
mess with
basic.
something that's
Why?
working,
Why?
right?
Why change
Yeah.
the recipe?
Yeah.
Hold
19
on.
AC because combat.
Why
Before
Something's
one.
not broken. How many more can we come up with?
Okay, what's your AC
before
right
staff
now?
of fireball
19.
on the floor.
So that's 2 hits.
Okay.
Oh, right, green dot for inspired courage.
So 9 damage.
Ow. It's better than the last hit.
Rogar.
Rogar shall 5 foot back and poke at the wizard who's been harassing him.
He's doing what he
Curse
can.
you, wizard!
Would that count as a flank if I'm right there?
It
Maybe?
did
It looks a
last
little
time.
dubious, I know
It
that
did
one.
last time.
No.
Okay, okay.
Oh, if you're around the back, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just making sure.
Yeah,
17
17
hits.
Okay.
He's a pinball wizard.
No, he's just a wizard. Because
Dude.
he's just a wizard.
Rockin', I swear to God, a pinball wizard would be pretty cool in this
No, it
game.
wouldn't.
7 damage.
Pinball doesn't exist. Having pinball skills is kind of
Choo.
useless.
Hold on, I was just measuring. Let me move
7
back.
damage.
Exactly. Then you can make your own pinball. You can invent a pinball.
Stray, it's your turn.
Is that a table or a
Stop talking about
bench?
pinball, you asshole. It's a table.
Table.
You could jump it.
I could jump that.
How tall
You
is the
could
table?
jump it. Rogar couldn't, but you definitely could.
Hey, Elf, how tall is that table?
It's a table.
It's a table. Okay. How hard would it be to
Standard
just
size.
go over that?
Acrobatics it.
I was told. I was thinking we should ask this last time.
32.
Last time I jumped over the table. Let's hell.
You're fine.
Plus 15!
Your crit
So
table
good!
is homebrewed, right?
I'm gonna stab him.
Alright. I wasn't
19
too sure,
hit.
so I wasn't. No.
Yeah,
I didn't
that's
know how I should answer
that is my my own crit table that I wrote up. So 19 hits.
Alright. And
you
18 damage
you
flanking.
you murder rate him. Kid doesn't do shit. Caddy, it's your turn.
It doesn't do shit. I like this kid. He doesn't do shit.
He's reasonable.
He's reasonable.
That spell has this.
I mean, he looks
distance.
scared right now, but he's reasonable.
Don't worry, kid. You've got your monk fucking beast friend here
Yeah.
that will probably TPK us. You're
What
fine.
if he's a tiny monk?
The kid.
He is a
He's
too.
tiny.
Like,
Yeah, he's like I hear he can take on CR 3 anthills, ant swarms. So
9-year-olds.
here, my lord,
Yeah.
this is how you punch bitches in the face.
God
Like
damn
this,
it, Relic,
sir?
you're in the
Punches
radius.
Relic in the face. Relic goes flying into the bookshelf. I did it!
I mean,
Am I even
weird.
far enough
Sad.
away? Oh, I'm
You could-
not.
put it farther. I mean, I
Could you
don't know.
move
I
up?
can.
Would that count?
No, because you couldn't cast it through the wall.
I don't know what you're trying to do, but yeah, I don't like it.
I do. Do it. If it's a 4-door will save, this dude will make it.
It's a reflex.
This dude will make it.
I know, he can make everything. It's just
Yeah,
Relic that
well-
won't make
Except
it.
it's
Like I
saves.
said, this bitch has
If it's
all
just
the
relic,
saves.
don't do it.
I'm going to... Can I even get there? 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I can. Cool. I'm going to walk up here. Then I'm going to... Burning Hands besides Relic again. Yay!
Fire right next to me.
Fire!
Ah,
17
yeah.
save, yay!
He'll
God.
make it.
12
oh, he's a-
damage half is still okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if he has, what was it? Not uncanny dodge.
Evasion.
The other one. Evasion.
Is it on?
He actually doesn't make the save.
Oh, snap.
Saren Ray believes.
So he takes 25 fucking damage. Holy crap. Jean, your turn.
How do you guys do the thing where you
Or one,
measured
two.
out like step by step?
Pat.
Pat.
Space.
I'm gonna move here, long way around. 1, 2.
You just
Over
like
the
walking
table.
through that
I'm
table.
done with that.
Can I just step over it? I'm not
No.
running. Okay, all acrobatics.
You have to acrobatics, yeah. And if you're gonna acrobatics, you may as well acrobatics right by the guy, because if you fail.
No, wait, I can go the other way.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, that's so true. Yeah. What are you
So-
doing?
1, 2,
You
3
go
here, and then I'm
on.
gonna bull rush him into the table with knockback.
Why?
Because
Have
why
you
not?
moved?
Because I
It might
want
not
to.
even be as.
Okay, let me check his CMD. Yeah, no, you don't even fucking move him. Like 17? Seriously?
17's not a good roll.
It's not a good roll for CMD.
You rolled a 4.
Dude, Zanvin can beat 17.
Yeah, but okay,
I
whatever.
can't. Cadius would be on the
Yeah,
floor,
let's-
man.
let's-
He'd have taken like 7 damage too. He'd be like, "Oh God!"
Relic.
I mean, keep going. I mean, there's no reason not to keep combat expertise attacking, right?
Guess you could say Cadius is a pushover.
Yeah.
He really is. That guy seems like a really cool guy.
23 to hit for 13 damage.
You hit him and he's down.
Oh, landing the hit.
Holy shit!
Your
You hit him
rolls-
3 times in a row,
Your
man.
rolls are pretty
That's
crazy,
impossible for Relic rolls.
Relic rolls well when it's his life or death. You just saw
Well,
John's
man. Except when he almost died to a crossbowman troll.
Hey, he survived though. He survived.
Yeah, Relic rolls super well when it's life or death, except he should be dead already, but I'm nice.
Yeah, Sean, you need your collar.
uh,
I need my
So
lucky collar.
that's combat.
But no, there's still that other guy over in the
Still
corner.
that other
one
guy.
dude
Oh,
over
right.
there's one guy.
There's that guy. Unless you want to have him surrender, he could do that.
No.
No, Jean will just dunk him.
What's
I
in
give
the
up.
chair?
No, he only uses one hand. It's the other one's broken.
Better.
I'm gonna
Be
yell
careful
across
what
the
you
room.
say,
You
Jean.
may surrender.
Zanvin.
Jean's got this. I'm just gonna go over here and get ready to talk to this kid. Wizard!
Fireball.
Wizard's turn. Wizard is gonna 5-foot step. He's gonna withdraw action. He's gonna run like a bitch.
Wow!
Oh no.
I mean,
Yeah, that's bad.
Not like they wouldn't have
If-
heard it
if
anyway.
that's the end
yeah,
of
I'm guessing
that-
they probably heard the fire.
That's the end of combat.
Okay, I'm going to cast Stabilize on each person that is not completely obliterated. Like
Okay.
people who don't look like they're chopped in half.
Okay, well the monk is included in that.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, so you stabilize the monk, you stabilize like 2 of the wizards, and the rest of them are fucking dead as balls.
Oh, damn it.
Aw. Ow.
Crispy.
You burnt them.
I am
30
monk.
degrees.
Also, gonna heal check on your hand, which is pretty bad heal check. I'm sorry, bro. I wrap your hand up nice and tight.
Makes it hurt more.
Ah!
My hand is burned.
Zanvin,
The broken hand.
I don't want to
Yeah,
fight
come here.
anymore. I'm thinking fake hostage situation with the kid. I mean, we're not gonna hurt him, but
Well, he's
Finish
also their
eating.
leader, so they'll listen to him no matter what.
yeah.
What? You're not gonna
Unless-
hurt him? That's no fun.
Do you know religion history? If he says to kill them all, then they will, and he'll die for the cause, and sprout even more followers because of this stupid shit.
Cadius, calm
Basically-
down.
Basically, let's not touch the kid.
Let's just kill the kid and be done with it.
Zanvin's just going to look at the
Killing
kid.
No.
him's a bad idea. Killing him's a
No,
bad
don't
idea.
kill the kid.
Zanvin's
Yeah.
going to look at the kid and go, "Are you alright?"
He looks at you like you're fucking insane. I mean, you just killed everyone. And he's like,
Yeah, but I'd hate for a
I'm-
kid to get hurt.
fine.
Good.
Poor thing. Probably brainwashed by that tutor of his.
Then
Now
let's
that
put
your
him out of his
annoying
misery.
tutor who doesn't know
No.
what he's doing is out of the way, let's talk to you and see if we can't convince you, the leader of these people, not the tutor over there, that leaving the city is a good idea until you send a note to the magistress.
Well, you You haven't left us with much of a choice. I was hoping that we could resolve this issue, but
You guys
Believe
weren't
me,
being
I was
very,
hoping we could resolve this issue too.
You guys just weren't helping
He's like
towards
sort of
that.
looking past you at like the 4 or 5 definitely dead people. You know.
Look, I tried everything. All right, I tried everything. I don't give a shit what this kid thinks anymore.
I'm
That's
gonna
fine.
perceive the sounds beyond this door.
Sure. You hear the marshaling of armored clerics. That's what you fucking hear.
Ah, piss.
All right. Well, unfortunately, I believe your group outside is probably starting to want to come in here. What I'm
They'll-
going to need
they'll-
you to do is to tell them no. I don't want to kill any more of your people.
Roll intimidate.
I do.
I don't want to get killed.
Swear to God, Bob.
Anyone have a potion?
I'm trying to make it so the graveyard doesn't get
Oh, I'll
any
give you
any
a good
worse.
touch. I'll give you a good touch.
All right. Go right ahead.
23s.
God damn it, Bob.
What? What'd I do?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not a healer. I'm sorry.
I'm at 37 out of
Okay.
51. I should be decent.
Okay then. The kid sort of looks like he's gonna say no, and then sort of nods and is like, I can tell them not to.
Thank you. I'm very gracious to you for it.
They'll want to come and rescue me though.
Yes, we know. We know. We will walk out of this room holding hands, smiles every way, and you will tell them that you are leaving for a little while, and so is your merry group. Again, leave me a letter for the magistress, and I will bring it to her, and we will send a letter saying if you are allowed back in the city or not. I am sorry for this all, but the followers of Felurian has not been very kind to the city, and we need to make sure each sect is alright. That's what I tried telling you before, but your little tutor wouldn't let us. By the way, he's not dead.
You say this as Ralik just finishes tying him up and just like picking up, like, yeah, I feel like we should take him to the magistress.
Shut up, Ralik.
Ralik doesn't like the monk. We should put him in jail.
The kid once again is like, I'll happily go with you to the magistress. If we need to sort something out. Like he clearly thinks that that's the resolution. Like to
That
this.
is not going to happen. The magistress will not see anybody unless they have an appointment, and you wouldn't be able to get an appointment for months on end.
Oh, yeah, I
And
meant
you
this
wouldn't
month.
be able to
Believe
get an
me.
appointment because she told us to get you off the city.
I'll
Believe
kill
me,
you. She did say to kill you. Can I kill him yet?
No,
Having me
Ro-
send-
Rogar, there's a reason why we haven't heard him yet.
Fucking psychotic
having
kid.
me send a letter will be a lot faster for you.
Alright, fine then. He sort of nods like, alright, it's not gonna go any other way.
Cadius, let their people in.
Sure.
I'd recommend you take the next trip to Kindle Watch.
I kind of
Why do you
like.
say Kindle Watch? What's wrong with Kindle Watch, huh?
Nothing? Nothing?
It's
I
just
kinda-
where there
I kinda
seems
like
to be a lot of people that are
push
against
open
Harn.
the door,
You might have
but then like
friends
take
there.
steps back to not be assaulted by people who
Okay,
come rushing
as soon
in.
as you open the door, these motherfuckers are like, what? Like busting in here.
Stop them.
Shield wall. They have a
Talking
shield
to the
wall.
They do have a shield wall.
They had some fun.
They're coming forward.
They had some fun tactics, but you guys have like done this pretty well, so I can't. The kid's gonna be like, no, stop! It's fine. We're going to let them leave, and then we're gonna leave. Okay? And he sort of like nods to the group in front of him, like the little what you call it's you guys, adventurers, nods to you like, okay, like, is that fine? Well, you guys go,
Leave
and
the
then
city, not just the tier.
we'll go. No, of course. I'm a man of my word.
And upon with your letter to the magistrates, give me a letter of anything you may need to leave the city. We will happily help you.
Oh yeah, we can take care of the leaving part.
Certainly, I will.
By the way, Elf, is that roll enough to know something about reincarnation?
Zanvin is going to
Reincarnation is a divine thing. It's not arcane.
Zanvin's
Yeah.
going to
Okay.
give him
You
a
need like religion or.
Okay, I don't have that, so I don't know then.
list of
just spells,
instructions
I thought
of
he
a
would've shot.
courier that's actually around in this area that he can give the letter to by, and I'm going to give him a deadline of by tomorrow to give the letter.
Sense motive the kid just in case. The kid seems honest.
Okay.
And he
Shut the
sort
kids
of
and liars.
he immediately sort of like sits back down in the chair behind his desk and like takes out a big quill, and starts like writing down a letter already.
Oh, he's enraged now.
Zanvin's going to look over at Ralik and say, "Would you untie him and put
Monk
him
fellow?
in a chair?
And then tie him up
We're
again?
trying to be hospitable, not assholes."
Look, this guy didn't want to leave.
Hospitable.
Honestly,
He says.
honestly, I'm fine with the kid. It's this guy that caused us the trouble.
Just tie him to the chair and the kid will untie him when we're all done. When we're all gone. It's fine.
Yeah, fine. Ralik will,
He's still unconscious. He's just not
Yeah.
dying.
Well, yeah, that's why I tied him up. Ralik will put it, like, just go over to one of the tables and just set the guy on one of the chairs. Make sure he doesn't fall over. Tie him to the chair.
I will heal check the 3 survivors.
They are all healed.
They are
seem
bandaged.
readily healiness. Like you,
All right.
you stabilize them. They're cool. They're recovering, and they'll get back on their feet. They're not gonna be dead.
Which is gonna be
Zanvin
really
probably
sad,
has a
but
splitting
hey.
headache right now. He's like, "I really didn't want to go through all this in the first place. Let's leave."
Should've
This
just
is
let
gonna
him
be a
kill the
bad
kid.
week. Okay.
Oh boy.
If you want to roll a
Zanvin's going
D100,
to walk.
roll a D100.
Yeah,
If
I
you
mean,
roll over 90, there you go. There's your threshold.
Zanvin's going to walk over here and be like, "Excuse me."
The shield wall is going to part very sort of brusquely. They don't really appreciate the way that you've done things in here. There's bodies everywhere, and they're like, the only reason they're staying their hand is because the kid like basically said to. And he's highest authority without the tutor, if you know what I mean.
Zanvin's just going to smile and say, "Have a good day."
I'm gonna turn to the guy that I was talking to, or girl, in the other room. Kind of just say, there are many paths from which one can choose. None of them are the perfect path. And I'll walk away.
She's gonna nod
Fortune
back to you.
Shit's
cookie did you
deep.
get that one out of?
Do the people in this room seem aware of anything?
No, they don't seem aware that anything's gone wrong or that anything's happening. They're just like the fat kobold is still droning on, and like the
But
red peasants
God.
are watching.
by the way, the blue and gold is still giving Zanvin a headache.
It is too bright. I
Too
agree.
late! Through
Good
the wall!
colors.
All right, we made it. Let's go.
we made it.
Time to leave.
Later in that day, a courier finds you, Zanvin, with a letter from the kid that basically says like, we're going to need a boat. We're going to need the correct papers for re-entry when we apply correctly, all that sort of stuff. And there's another note specifically for the magistress.
All right. Well, I'm going to bring it all to the magistrates. Everybody else can join me if they want. They don't have to.
Well, it's kind of our job, so.
Yeah. I might as well. Before
Yeah,
I
but you
get
could
like,
use the excuse that you were just in a fight and have to go bandage yourself up, like Jean needs to go bandage his hand.
all right, Estrella's just
His
gonna
hand
like
is bandaged.
pass out in the dragon's teeth. Then, like,
Ralik's been worse.
I mean, the only thing Zanvin has to do is get a new suit because his fucking clothes are burned.
oh, right. I got hit with burning hands too.
All you poor people in your burning hands clothes.
Eh.
Whatever, it's not my real skin.
My robes under my armor were pretty tattered, anyways.
Although you guys do smell burning fur.
Relic's been through worse. He's going to the Magistrates. He can't make an excuse.
I will also go.
Rogar,
still
why
haven't
don't you
paid,
stay with
so-
Estrella?
Why? I haven't been paid. Who's paying? Who's paying for
Pay-
this little?
We'll pay
show?
you when we get back. Just
Okay,
relax.
no, he can come with the
Are
Magistrates
you
if he wants
guys?
to
Are
get
you guys
paid.
going to meet up with the magistrates? Like
I'm
after
staying
this?
at the. I'll be resting because my hand is messed up.
Okay.
So
So,
all of
resting.
us except for Estrella and Raven.
okay.
yeah.
So you guys are headed up to the magistrate's office.
Australia and jeans.
Austria.
Austria
Austria's
and
jeans.
Is it Austria? Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it's both. It has happened.
I thought it was Australia.
Both have been said.
So you guys make it to the magistrate's office, and I'll do what you're doing later in a little bit, Bear.
Oh
you're
yeah,
heading
yeah.
to
It's
the
just
ship and
idle
stuff.
stuff.
Sure, but we might as well.
Yeah.
So you go to the magistrate's office, and she looks up from the documentation that she's looking over as you enter, and she says, "So you didn't kill them all."
Thankfully, we could do it all peacefully, like you said. first time.
Semi-peacefully.
I tried to
That's-
get him to kill him.
That's more peaceful than what Xanfin usually has to do. All right.
It's more peaceful than our usual job. What can I say?
Well,
And
I
so
can't
for-
say I'm not just a little bit disappointed at the fact that they're not all dead, but it's nice to know that you won't go so far as killing a 9-year-old boy. She totally knew everything about, as usual,
Yeah.
knew everything about what was happening there.
Oh no, I'll kill a 9-year-old boy. No problem. It's just
was
if
just
I
being
have
reasonable.
to or not.
He was being reasonable. The
If we
tutor
killed
wasn't.
somebody who they thought was the 29th Phalorian, all of the followers of Phalorians would have just gone wild. I thought, why not save the city a lot of destruction and bills?
You're correct in that. I'm also glad that you didn't decide to bring him back here or ask me to go down into the 47th tier.
You're way
Uh,
too
You know what
precious
you were
to
on,
have
bitch.
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
little thing come see you.
Yes, you're never quite sure with the young ones what their masters have influenced them to do or what enchantments lie upon them. Could have been dangerous, let's put it that way.
These are for you, though. I give her the letters.
Of course, I'll look over them when I have time. She sort of puts them aside like totally not important,
One of them is what they need to be able to leave,
Then we'll make sure to deal with that post-haste.
and the other one you can throw out.
I'll keep that in mind.
I just let out a big sigh. Big
Cadius.
sigh.
Cadius, you have some sort of problem with this?
No?
Cadius,
Are you sure?
Just
This
think of
is-
it
No, a
this
lot of the
way.
magistrates were. I'm kidding.
just think of it this way: a lot of innocents were spared in the city.
Yep.
The death of a few. could have been the
Cadius
death
is
of a
like,
lot.
I hate this.
Isn't that what Senra?
Cadius,
Isn't that the
I'm
path Serenre
curious.
would have loved?
I'm curious. Are you upset because they didn't all die, or are you upset because of my response?
Neither, actually. I am mainly upset because the followers of Thalorian, they merely upset me because what they do is so ridiculous in the sense of even what they're preaching is incorrect. I know all religions have their place, but this isn't even a religion. This is a twisting of a prophet's words, a prophet of Sarenrae. I apologize. It angers me.
Ah, so it's more of an ideological anger. I see. I'll keep that in mind next time we send you up against the followers, should there be a next time. I'm sure that we can find a way to channel that frustration in the correct avenues.
Cadius, would you have preferred it if they all died? We can still
No.
make that happen.
No.
Aye, we can make that happen. Killing, killing. I'm in.
No way of fighting will we need to have that happen. We can always sabotage the ship.
We're all good. It's okay.
Oh, that's no fun.
It also makes sure none of us dies.
Rogar's just like, that's not fun.
So,
What are you guys talking about?
with that, she hands you guys sort of like a purse of gold each. Like it's something like 800 gold apiece for the job. Because you didn't do it exactly according to specifications, the reward is slightly less. But such is life.
What are you talking about? She told us to either make them leave the city
It
or
was
kill
You
exact-
them.
didn't have
It
to
was
kill them.
exact.
No,
Well,
but there was
actually,
very much a
Phoenix-
sort of I want to get rid of
Phoenix.
them vibe.
Actually, she said make them leave or kill them. We did both. But
Well, too bad we only got.
And we
800
still
gold,
have
which
yet
I'm
to
totally
kill them.
fine with.
Anyway,
Oh, yeah.
I'm totally
800's
fine
damn
with
good.
getting
Like
the air
800.
elemental to leave during the flight.
800 per piece. And then we'll go to see what Estrella's up to because she's wandering to the ship.
Yeah, I'll take
Um,
Jeans and Estrella's 800.
So
to them.
yeah, so you make your way to the Crow's Feather, Estrella, looking for a little bit of healing. Erisari's on deck.
Alright.
So she's easily accessible. She's like sitting like on top of a coil of rope. Once again, like petting her vulture and just like poking at it and stuff. Clearly just playing with it. She's got a big smile on her face. She's like playing with it, sort of like it's biting at her fingers and she's like leading them away, like that kind of stuff, like very much.
Alright, well, I approach the side of her that the vulture isn't on.
She looks
and-
up and she goes, "Oh, Estrella, how can I help you?"
Well, I was just out doing a job, and I think I might need a little
Make a
bit
reflex,
of,
make a reflex save.
fuck. I know what's gonna happen. Yes, 28! Screw you, Nira!
You no, nothing to do with
No.
Nira.
no, it was a
Oh,
vulture.
really? Oh,
You
no, it's the
you
vulture.
you
Okay.
managed to pull your leg away as the vulture just like bites at it, basically like pecks at the side of your thigh, like side of your calf. You just like pull your leg away quickly, like frickin' bird. And
Does a critical mean she gets to kick it?
no.
No, I'm not gonna kick it.
And Erisari doesn't even bother to like apologize about it or anything. She just goes like, "Oh, stupid bird," like sort of like, "Oh, it's playing," sort of.
Oh, I've been hurt enough already. Anyway, I was here just to ask for some, magical healing, because got into a bit of a tussle and it hurt a lot, so.
Oh, no problem. If that's all you need. And
Yeah.
she sort of starts gesturing with her hands, doing the sort of like magically required symbols in the air, and holds her divine symbol, which is just like this weird twisted piece of wood, like looks like driftwood almost, but like desert driftwood. Do you know what I mean? And then she just
Blind.
and then she just casts cure moderate wounds on you. So
She casts lightning bolt. It's a critical hit.
13
Oh,
heal for 13.
Alright. Got it. Oh.
By
that's
the
a
way,
little
I
better.
wouldn't go looking.
Yeah, I'm.
I wouldn't go looking for the captain at the moment. She's in a little bit of a bad mood.
I give her a look that says, "Really?" I'm well aware if
I hear
you didn't know.
I hear you and Jenna were up in the crow's nest this morning.
I don't remember half of the night, okay? I don't recall. Okay. Sorry, there is a blank spot in between you dancing with the vulture and me waking up on the crow's feather.
Well,
So,
all I know is Grask has been wandering around the deck, yelling about how Jenna's naked red ass is the best thing he's seen for years and years. So
Of course he would.
Kudos to you, I suppose, on that particular victory.
I'm gonna get stabbed, aren't
I,
I? Sorry.
I didn't know you were interested in that.
That's not what I'm worried about right now.
No, but it's fun for me.
I'm sure it's fun for a lot of people.
Not getting
Okay.
the she wants to fuck you vibe.
No, not at all. She's just having
No.
fun with it.
Straya looks like she doesn't want to deal with any of this right now. Okay. I'm probably gonna be avoiding the crow's feather for at least a few days, so...
Oh, you should go and see Tragan. I think he has something of yours.
Your underwear.
Okay. Is he just below deck?
Yeah. Engine room,
Alright.
as usual.
Alright, thanks for the, patching me up. I go
No
see
problem.
Tragan.
So, yeah, in before jacket.
And then before jacket.
So Tragan's, leaning over the console where the elemental is at, sort of thing, doing his regular thing, and he's like, it's much more agreeable today. Turns around, sees you come in, and goes, Estrella, I found something of yours. We were, checking the ship around for, some of the discarded,
Okay.
Jenna's are black, by the way. He
Told you.
he says, I found your jacket. Yeah. It was hanging off one of the cannons off the side. Must have just caught on its way down. But yeah, here you go. And he sort of hands it.
Whoa, I'm glad it managed to stay safe. Sad to say that it's one of the few things that isn't burned up at this point. Run in with some, casters, all that. Fire. Oh, God. So, have you tried, playing cards with the elemental? Is he up for it?
No, but I did say that if he cooperates, I won't pour this whiskey all over his devices. And that seemed to calm him down a little bit.
I can imagine, yeah. You have fun with that. Yeah, thanks for the jacket. She's gonna hightail it out of there. No.
Run off the ship.
He's too much.
Just tucking the flask away,
Yeah.
The constantly drunk mage.
Time to leave.
He cures hangovers with hair of the dog. Anyway, so you get out of there.
I have Newt.
Oh, thank God. Putting on my jacket on the way out. Leaving.
You can feel like so many eyes on you, like while you're leaving. And Grask isn't around, thankfully, or you'd be getting some very lewd commentary.
I imagine.
Your ass is almost as good as Jenna's.
Nice pair of tits you got.
Fucking orc.
Anyway.
Give him like the...
Yeah, you fucking orc. Anyway, so you meet up with the rest of the group at the Dragon's Teeth. I'm assuming, Jean, that you don't have anything specific you want to do, like in character, because you were not in the Magistress's meeting.
Just need to fix my hand.
Just need to fix your hand, yeah, and you find that it's already like feeling sort of better. I mean, it's broken bones, but it's also magically healed. It's set, like you're already getting sort of Dragon's Teeth or the new place you own. You can name that if you want, but so yeah, you're sort of already feeling a little better. A little bit of rest, you'll be fine, no problem. The Raven's Roost.
Estrella, make a reflex save.
That's gonna be a common theme, I feel, whenever I set foot on.
Flying vulture poop.
No.
Tanner make a will save, Estrella make a reflex save. Now we just need somebody who makes 4
when
saves.
Estrella walks into the Dragon's Teeth without even warning her, Zamvin's just going to toss her the bag of money.
Oh.
Estrella make a reflex save?
Estrella, make a reflex save.
It's more than 10. It's not.
Yeah,
too
you didn't
bad.
get hit in the face.
Alright,
From
Alright.
the Magistress.
Good. Thanks. She quickly hurries to the table, like, too much shit done today. Drink, please.
Drinks,
Just one this time.
Relic hands everyone.
drinks are had, and tales are told, regaled of the most recent events. I'm sure Rogar is like chatting it up with his dwarf buddies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, telling them
Probably
like, hey,
bought the party a couple rounds or something, just
Indeed.
because they're somewhat enjoyable.
And you made 800 gold.
yeah.
And you bet it all on arm wrestling.
Estrella only has one drink and just lays there with the forehead on the table.
So
Relic
that's
folks are. So I heard. So how's last night?
Don't.
how was your last night? That's the question.
He's trying to make himself feel better about that.
The rumors are real.
Durgan books for Relic.
Durgan
He
books
doesn't
are
need
real.
books.
You're gonna need those.
It was just a kobold. It wasn't a Durgan. Come on, guys.
Yeah, but you don't know if
Kobolds
Durgans
are
can
known
get
to have
males
longer
pregnant.
Durgans than Durgans.
Don't even.
Did you just say longer Durgans than Durgans?
Yes, I said Durgans for Durgans,
I see.
as in Durgans.
I
if you
see.
know what I
I
mean.
see what you mean.
Okay.
Anyway,
Hodor?
barbed Durgans. But
Hodor?
Cries.
I'm sorry. Too soon.
That's just great. Oh, I love you, Pat.
Anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it was enjoyable. Little bit of combat, a little bit of situational stuff. I said to Phoenix that I would play some Outlast, so I might play like 45 minutes of Outlast or something, like to end the night, so to speak. So I'll probably switch over to that if you guys want to stick around. I'll hang on.
Yeah.
I'll hang on Skype and so forth if you want, but I mean,
Cool.
I'll be playing Outlast, so you'll be getting my commentary. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah. I'll watch after I eat whenever that happens to me.
Okay,
I
so
ate twice. Oh yeah.
that is going to be it. I'm going to close out the recording. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in, and I'm going to kill the local recording. Goodbye, people in the archives.
I gotta say, that's one of the